Yo. Oh. Oh, whoa, whoa. Turn that on.
Disconnected.
Oh, I apologize. Oh, yeah. I hope y'all are not leaving me talking about myself because that's a no-no. Let me go let the besties know on Instagram that we're live. Oh, I was like, what is that? Hey, besties. We can't do anything because we get in trouble. Oh, I can't. Bestie Super Soaker. Did somebody say my name? I watched your previous live and got your notification that you're live. Per. Hey girl, hey everyone. What's going on? Let's do some confessions. The confessions and scandals. Let me let the besties know. All right. If you have a confession or a scandal, andas de pinche escandalosa, let's get it. Let's get it. Put it in on Instagram. Cheers. Tengo una pinche coca bien fría. Oh. Hey besties, super. I'm so done. For the besties who don't know, I went live. I went live on fucking TikTok. Just because I was bored. I should know better by this time to not be fucking doing that. I know better than to be in the trenches. You feel me? But apparently me gusta el pinche mitote. So I got I got my TikTok live suspended because apparently I was soliciting sexual favors. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. I was like, I had no idea I was offering the Super Soaker. I did not know what gave off that vibe. Yeah. My lower back was thrown out last night getting down, doing the D. Pray for me. I will. The real crime was the favorite word for the best. I briefly seen it just so different. Te gusta la mala vida. No, me gusta la pinche mala vida. And so, I didn't even appeal it though. Like, cause usually you can appeal it. It didn't say to appeal it. And then I got the notification saying that my access was, I had access again to live. And I was like, what the fuck? So I have a contact at TikTok and I messaged them and I was like, what the fuck is this about? And they're like, let me check. And then they were like, girl, you were getting they're like, you were getting mass reported by a couple accounts, but like one was like fucking I was like, I'm fucking dead. I cannot. And they're like, yeah, it's like spam. It's spam and fake engagement or something. And like apparently they've been dealing with that where like people are just making a bunch of fake accounts. Hey Hiddendy, happy 3 months, bestie. People make fake accounts, like I guess from the same IP address or something, or like from the same phone. And like they're trying to get down on accounts like that. And I was like, okay, yeah, they can get their TikTok banned for that. And like you can get I don't know what the fuck. I was ready to the last night you would cry. Um so yeah, so she was like, let me get on that. I was like, yeah, please. And she was telling me, she was like, they've been doing that a lot. They're like, but we're trying to like stop it because it's like, because I don't know if you know, but like on yeah, no, TikTok is tired of these bitches shit, the trolls, because apparently the trolls are too much. Oh, and she let me know that I fucked up because I shouldn't. The thing that triggered, I guess, for it to suspend my live too was that I said no gifts. So I at the end there was people were sending me roses, right? And I was like, no, don't send me any gifts. I just watch my YouTube ads. And so apparently, like if you say don't send me gifts, it triggers something on TikTok. And I didn't know that, but it makes sense because I see on TikTok all the time where people have the sign and it says no gifts. So I guess I made TikTok mad because I said don't send me gifts. So that's what like did that too. But I have access back. But I was like, should I go back live or nah? I was like, I'll just wait for fucking YouTube. But yeah, so they're cracking down on those accounts that like make a shit ton of them, and I was like, damn. She doesn't like when you mention the competition. I don't think it was a competition. I think it was because I said don't send gifts. And like TikTok, what they want is for you to send a gift because they get 70% of each gift. So like you send me $1, they're getting 70 cents and I'm getting 30 cents. Yeah, I was messing with TikTok's coin. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, so I was like, don't send me gifts, don't send me gifts, and that's what like triggered it. And I was like, my bad. I like how she knew too because she was like, wait, well, what did you like? What were you doing? I was like, I don't know. I was the same shit I always fucking do. I was like, what the end? I was like, the last thing I said was no gift. She's like, oh, there you go. Then what are they gonna do with all the time now? I'm finally able to watch you live. TikTok is petty for. They are petty for that. I was like, it's because like to be honest, I have no reason to fucking lie. The thing with TikTok is that it's gotten super toxic and it's like a money industry, like how YouTube used to be, where like people were just out here lying and doing scandals and like clickbait, right? And so YouTube has a thing now where like they don't really appreciate clickbait. Like you can do it in the title, but if you put like a picture that's like alleging something or making it seem like something, you know what I mean? They don't like it, and your video tends to not really do well. Like the Ace Family was living off that shit. I remember that, but YouTube has gotten like they cracked down on that too. The thing with TikTok now, I thought they want to have money, so that's what I'm saying. Like the people who actually, Bestie, are you getting the new app Threads? I don't know. I'm scared. I don't even know what it is. The thing, the people who do battles on TikTok and the people who are on there receiving gifts, like you guys don't understand. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of gifts for them to actually make money. You know what I mean? And I think you have to be like in the top. You have to have like certain rankings and like go live all the time and be live for hours at a time. And so that's how they do it. It's like it takes a lot. It takes a lot to make money on a TikTok live. So yeah, it takes a lot. Imagine that. Imagine that. So that's why they be on there fucking bad and talk about tap, tap, tap and like, oh, that's what I was talking about too. I think that's what triggered it too, because I see on TikTok all the time these people. I think her name is Pinky. It's the IG version of Twitter. Oh. The living family is annoying doing that. I see what so what was it? Oh yeah, so there's that girl Pinky. I'm not gonna lie, it's entertaining. Like when I popped into her lives where she's like, you send her a gift and like depending on what the gift you send her, she has like a thing that she does. So like if it's a rose, she's like, oh thank you, honey. I don't know. Or like if you send the GG, she's like gang 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 gang. And it just makes me laugh because I'm like, she does it so effortlessly. And I'm like, I wonder how she started out doing that in the beginning. Like I would fucking cringe. You know what I mean? But like now that she's a professional at it, it just comes out. Like she sees the gifts and she's just saying all this shit. And so I guess since I was watching her lives, TikTok started throwing out other people doing it and it's not the same. And I was like, bro, that's fucking embarrassing. Like, I can't do, yeah, Pinky Doll, there you go. I enjoy hers though, not gonna lie. Because she does it fast and she does it correctly. You know what I mean? But these other people who are like copying her and like now doing it, or like I guess getting their inspiration from her, I was like, bitch, could y'all imagine me doing that shit? Bitch. Could you imagine me on there being like, gang, 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 gang? I can't. So yeah, that shit's wild. Hey bestie, that shit's fucking crazy. I didn't know TikTok was, I was fucking with their shmoney. As well as people are live 24/7. Yeah, that's embarrassing. I blocked other creators trying. Like Mulan was trying to imitate her. It was so funny. Moon, I ain't seen Mulan in a minute. She hasn't popped up on my feed. Bestie, do it. Just can't. I was wondering what was going on with your TikTok. What the yeah. It was like people were reporting it. People got offended over I don't know what. Cause like the gag is you can I'm sorry. You can see who it is. Well, I can't see it, right? But like if you have a contact, well, cause you gotta know people to know people, right? I can see some shit. You make friends in weird places. And because of this contact, I had like they showed me and I was like, stop it. And like what the reports were and like how many there were. I'm telling you, this person was fucking back to fucking back to fucking back. But She said that the thing that did it was me at the end saying no gifts. Like that fucking triggered it. It wasn't so much like the reports were like triggering TikTok to look at my live, and then when I guess when they were checking it out and I said no gifts, they're like, bitch, you're done. But here you are, because I didn't even last like 10 minutes fucking having my live suspended, and it gave me access again. So I don't know, but I don't be over there anyways, so it doesn't really matter. I almost was your live because I was watching La Casa de los Famosos. Gloria Trevi went to visit. Oh, shit. Poor Wendy. She's really going through it. Bessie was ghetto. But it's not the same. It's not the same. No, because Bessie posts all your TikToks on YouTube. I watch more YouTube shorts to get TikTok. I know I am. Those mini vlogs that I put, I'm going to post them on YouTube this weekend. I was like, we love Jillian. I don't know. You know, you're not always going to be everybody's cup of tea, and it's fine. Para eso existen los demás, you know what I mean? People on TikTok. Like, I think that's the beauty of TikTok. That, you know, there's so many creators out there, so many people doing random shit. Like, just find what you like and follow. Or I guess find what you hate, too, if you want. But, yeah, I was fucking dead. The whole vibe on TikTok. No, I was fucking... When I saw what they were putting in for... I was like, stop it. I fucking can't. But yeah. But it's good to have a contact. Just to... Because... No, and I was like, how do you be working there, girl? Like, that shit is crazy. She's like, oh, you have no fucking idea. I was like... It must be paying good, though, because I couldn't deal with this shit. Emails... And then fucking having to deal with fucking spam accounts. Like, wild. But nevertheless, it doesn't matter because we be on here anyways. Bestie, you left us on TikTok. Yeah, my live got suspended. But like I said, I really don't be on there, so it doesn't really fucking matter. I be more on YouTube anyways. I'm gonna get a job at TikTok. No, because I'm like, you know what? Let me get a job there. The way I will be fucking suspending you bitches. Just kidding. Did you end up getting something to eat? I went and grabbed something really quick. I thought Jacobo was going to be able to come live with me, but they have this job that they have to fucking finish, and they're not even in Austin. They're kind of far. So he was like, I'm going to get home when I get home. I was like, it is what it is. You tell your contacts to hit me up. I'm good. That's what I'm saying. What are your thoughts on the Rudy Farias thing? I think we already talked about it, no? It was, his mom being a fucking psycho is giving Gypsy Rose. That's what it's given all over again. Pobrecito, I hope that he gets help. But I mean, realistically, the family just needs to step in and help him with what they can, because that's just fucking crazy. I had a Southwest Chick-fil-A salad best. I had Cane's earlier. I just went and grabbed like a quick bite. I have there's a fucking like taco stand here, and I went and got something, and I just came back and yeah, because he was like, just eat without me. He's like, I don't know when I'm gonna get home. I was like, yeah, I'll wait for you, but I ain't trying to wait that long. You feel me? So. What was the other thing? You have to download a VPN to change your location in Mexico. Oh, about the... Oh, yeah. We were talking... What we were getting into on the TikTok live was the whole Mona versus Wendy thing. And, like, how Mona is, like, coming for Wendy. And I'm just like, damn. Girl, did you see that girl that got abducted on the side of the highway? Yes. That shit is fucking crazy. I hope she's found. Like, I hope she's found soon, and I hope that she's okay, because fuck. But now it's giving, bitch, if I see a toddler on the fucking highway, it's not my business. Because, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure my wallet is telling me there's rice and beans at home at this point. What's for dinner? I'm just gonna make chicken Alfredo pasta. That sounds good. Bessie, did you hear about the girl? Oh, yeah. And your makeup, Bessie, I took it off because it was looking crazy and I was already hungry. So, yeah, see me. Why, though? Wendy is so carefree. It's giving, call it in, but keep driving. Yeah, I'm going to keep driving. It's giving, I'm sorry. You're earlier to have me dying about how we're getting touched. It's the same as the car seats on the side of the road. Yeah, it's giving, I'm not stopping, babe. I'm sorry. I'm calling it in. I'll let you know what the child was wearing and I'll be like, no, because ahora resulta for being a good person, you just get snatched up like that. Like, honestly, they know what the fuck they're doing, and it's fucking scary. I'm hosting for the Mexico game. Oh, don't even get me started. Mexico, puras pinches fallas. Yeah, participate in your own survival. I'll drive slow, but I'm not stopping. No, honestly, too, it depends on what state you're in. But like, bestie, stay fucking strapped. Worst case scenario, you gotta pew pew somebody because they're trying to fucking kidnap you. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, throw the kid in the back and keep going. And then like, what are we talking about? How bad of a toddler? Like, I mean, how like young of a toddler? Because what did untrain this little boy to stab or something? You know what I mean? Like, I haven't seen The Sound of Freedom. I want to though. It's crazy how someone can manipulate their own kind and be such trash to them. May God be with him and hopefully he can get away from her. Yes. It's a very sad case. So we have to wait because I'm telling you, there's been a lot of cases where kids have gone through that and the system still fucking fails them. Yeah, you gotta stay strapped. I'm sorry, but I'm not pulling over. 90% of the time, I have my baby kids in the car. I'm sorry, I'm taking care of mine first. Okay? There was a little boy walking down the street by himself, and my daughter was going to pull over, and I said, no, we all kind of know him, but that's a trap. And the thing is, too, nowadays, it's really hard to even be a helpful person, because I've seen too many times, like, time and time again, where, like, you actually try to help, and they think you're a fucking weirdo. They think that you're the one trying to take this kid. Like, it's just, cops nowadays, like, when they come up, which, you know, rightfully so, you don't know what the fuck is happening nowadays. So when they come up, they're questioning you. It's just too much. It's too much going on. So, like, honestly, just call the authorities and let them fucking know, hey, this is happening. And that's it. Dude, my mom was scared to death at 3 a.m. driving home in a fog. A 2-year-old baby was in the road in diapers. My mom heart hurt and so close to hit him. She got off and called 911. Yeah. It's giving, I'm calling my brother and giving my username and login to look at my video on my dash cam. Yeah. Just calling the cops for them and keep it moving. No, because I saw the other day a little boy barefoot walking down the street by himself, and I told my baby daddy to stop, and he just kept driving. I literally cried. It's because, bestie, sometimes there's something you can do. There's something you can fucking do. And, okay, and so when I used to live in the hood, when I used to live in the fucking hood, I mean, like in the hood, there was always little kids, like these moms, okay, but like, I think it's just crazy. I don't know. Cada quien, right? Cada quien. But there was a lot of moms who did not live far, and so they would have their kids, like I'm talking kindergartners, just walk from the school to their house. And I'm like, bro, that's fucking dangerous. Like, I don't care how far it is, I'm gonna go meet my kid. You know what I mean? Because it's like, bro, I know the kids have to be independent, but here in the fucking US, there's fucking predators everywhere. So I'm like, if there's a fucking crazy person by the school watching and they see that your kid walks by themselves every fucking day, then they're not gonna try and snatch him up. And so when sometimes I would go pick up my nieces and nephews. Sometimes, you know, don't even start fucking that I'm lying or some shit. This is a veces, no siempre. Back in the Disney, you know what I mean, when I had a happy family. I would go with my sister to go over there. And I remember when I had my own car and I would pass it, I would see kids walking. And like me being a crazy person, I was like, dude, I low-key just want to make sure these kids get home. You know what I mean? And so like I would like circle around, but I was like, wait, maybe I look like I'm about to snatch the kid up. You know what I mean? Like, and I was like, I'm not doing this again. Because you kind of have this instinct to like, oh, let's make sure they get home and like just be close by. But I'm like, they're going to think I'm fucking following them and I'm trying to kidnap them. So I was like, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. And I was like, you know, at the end of the day, these ain't my kids. I got to worry about mines, including, you know, just at that time, my nieces and nephews, and then just fucking keep it pushing. Because at the end of the day, they have parents. And I know it takes a village, but I'm about to go to jail because they think potentially I'm stalking some kids. So I've learned to mind my business. Living in the hood, bitch, you gotta learn to mind your fucking business. Did you see that one about the 17-year-old putting drugs? Oh my gosh, I saw that too. Bestie, I've always wanted to ask, ¿en qué trabajas, if you don't mind me asking? I sell Ussy. So, eradicate how parents are so comfortable leaving their kids walk home with dangerous. Yeah. Yeah. I sell Ussy. I sell cooch. Just kidding. I work for the CIA. And I'm on my way to being an ICE agent. And I'm an ally, okay? So I'm not just gonna fucking sex worker, there you go. I'm on my way to being an ICE agent. I'm not a bad one though. Like, so I'm trying to get my, I guess, what is it called? Like, I love to look at the cool shoulders, but I had to stop because I look like a creep. I'm telling you, bro, you like low-key, it gives creepy vibes. Oh yeah, so I'm trying to be an ICE agent, but I'm only doing it so that way, like, at the border, I can just turn a blind eye. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing it to fucking stop people or question your fucking legal status. I'm doing it So when I'm chilling at the border in my little fucking four-wheeler, because I would imagine they got four-wheelers out there in the desert, right? I'm just gonna be there chingándome una pinche coca, you know what I mean? And when they come up, I'm like, pásale. Pásale. And then I'm gonna take one for the fucking team, because let me tell you something. I will allow one of y'all to hit me. I'm like, just push me off the four-wheeler, kick me, but don't kick me too hard, bitch, because I'll remember. Don't kick me too hard, throw some dirt on me, and run. And I'm like, they overpowered me. They overpowered me. They fucking had palos. They were kicking me. I was screaming. I might even shit myself just for the fucking aesthetic of like, I got overpowered, babe. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I will be accepting like bags of mole. Like the polvo de mole, I'll accept that. I'm like, oh no, is it, what is it? Yeah, untie my shoelaces. Do what you gotta do, honestly. Just don't do too much. You know what I mean? But like las pinches, el pasta, there you go. La pasta de mole, I'll accept that. Throw it in the bag, babe. And then we're gonna eat that for lunch. Just ask us during the emergency. All they have to do is say it. Yeah, I'm like, just say yes. Say yes. Yeah, you good? They said they were good. Them having a ceremony for your bravery afterwards. Them like, bitch, how you getting overpowered? I'm like, I don't even know. It's given, take me to another part of the desert, because obviously I got bad luck here. Put me in a different fucking location, because I can't. Yeah, give me some mole and we good. We good. Yeah, mi cocota para el pinche refresco y vámonos. That's all I want. Yeah. And then I'll take orders. Can y'all imagine if I really was about that life, though, and I took y'all's orders? Like, what do y'all want? Like, those bags that y'all wanted? I'm like, bring these bags. Y'all make those bags and those wallets, put it in the fucking truck. Now, because I need a documentary. Can you do that? Can there be like do people document that shit where like they're actually at the fucking border? Because what is ICE really doing? Like, are they really fit motherfuckers? Are they really running after people? Or are they just playing around? I need to see this. I need to see this shit. Like, if you realistically, if a fucking ICE agent sees me, are you running after me? Or are you pew-pewing me? Because if you're pew-pewing, okay, that's reasonable. You know what I mean? But if you're not really running, like, I would like to hear some stories. Like, has anybody ever gotten down with the ICE agent? Like, have you ever rocked the ICE agent shit? You know what I mean? They're not. Most are big. Girls like police officers, they're fit during boot camp, and then they don't give a fuck once they graduate. Oh, okay. Okay. Shoot at me. I'm like, put your hands up. I missed. And I'm gonna let all them bitches go. I fired all of them, boss. I didn't hit nothing. I sent you something on IG Messenger. Okay, let me get it. Let's get into these confessions before we go crazy. Oh, but we should ask Border Patrol, where's she at? Border Patrol, where you at? Where you at? I work taking care of children that cross the border alone, and OMG is the saddest thing ever. Oh, Bessie, stop, because es lo más triste, es lo más, I don't know how people can do that. It's really hard, y'all. It's easy for here's the, let me take a note out of my girl Wendy's fucking, out of her book, because the thing here, it's so easy. Here's what I can't stand, and I'm gonna fucking, don't get offended, besties, but I'm gonna be fucking real for a fucking second. I cannot stand people who are privileged or entitled, and they want to comment on shit they know nothing about. Okay, so the one thing that had pissed me off a while ago, I think I talked about it on a live. It was a woman where she came to the U.S. to work. She left her daughter back in Mexico with her mom, and she sent her daughter a bunch of stuff, shoes. She sent her a phone. She sent her, I think, a laptop. She sent her a bunch of clothes, and you know, the daughter was happy, and she was, you know, they put it on TikTok. She was like, I do everything for my daughter. I'm over here working. I think she works with like 2-3 plus jobs, and the comments were fucking disgusting. And it was all these mothers saying, I could never leave my child. I'd rather starve over there and be with my child. I could never leave them behind. Y que no sé qué. And I'm like, yeah, because you live in the fucking States, bitch. You're entitled. Okay? Sea lo que sea, there's a lot of opportunity here. not too much, but there's enough to where aquí uno casi no te mueres de hambre. Y ni en Mexico, honestly. There nowadays a lot of people, they hustle and they figure out how to do it. But I don't like that shit because it's easy for me to sit here and say I could never send my kid across the border by themselves, but you don't know what's going on in their head. You don't know what part of Mexico they're from. You don't know their living situation. But it is very sad. But realistically, I'm still gonna give my opinion. But again, please take it with a grain of salt because we're all entitled at the end of the day. You know what I mean? We're all entitled because we all live here. We haven't really, everybody's gone through stuff, but we haven't gone through what they have. If you haven't experienced what they've experienced, you really can't talk. But I will say this. I think if I was a mom and I had some kids, I couldn't do it. I feel like I would rather suffer there with them. That's literally, I feel like I would try my hardest. I would say my man. You know what I mean? That's what I would do first. Like if it was me and Jacobo, we lived in Mexico and we had fucking kids, babe, I'm sorry. You gotta go. I'm not sending my kids by their fucking selves to, because, and it's the thing too is that here's a problem. Okay, let's talk about it real quick. The problem with a lot of with our people, okay, I don't know about anybody else, but Mexicans, I'm just saying I speak on behalf of what I've seen. Mexicans have a thing with fear, and they don't fact check stuff. Okay, Mexicans literally go off of what people tell them. So like rumors and chisme and stuff like that. So I can start this and I can say, oh, send your kids over the border because they're giving them papers as soon as they touch U.S. soil. And so that starts going and that starts going, and then they believe that shit. They're like, oh, like let's send our kids because once your kid gets over there, they're giving the papers, then they can fix us, and it spirals from there. It spirals from there. Same thing of them being scared of stuff. The same thing where it's like, oh, no, you can't fix your papers because of this, or if you got caught, you can't do this, or if you have kids over here, you can't do this, or you know what I mean? And they believe, but they don't ever fucking fact check. And they're always asking their friends and their cousins and their comadres about legal stuff, but they don't actually go and see it themselves. You know what I mean? They don't actually seek legal counsel. They don't actually fact check what people are fucking saying. And that's the problem. So, it was a belief. It was something that they were believing back in the day that if you sent your kids, they were automatically going to get, you know what I mean, citizenship because they're kids, and like it's not illegal for them to cross because they're kids and all that. But like, look what happened. They're in these camps. A lot of them have disappeared. They know nothing about their kids. And they're not even over here because nobody has claimed them. They're literally sitting there, or they've been fucking trafficked. Sorry, like that's just the reality of it. But because they heard that, a lot of them, and then out of fear too, because of what's going on in their towns or what's going on in the rancho, like when it comes to the sea and the inn people, you know what I mean? It's just, it's hard. But we need to do better when it comes to educating, you know what I mean, our dads and our grandpas and our tias and all that, when it comes to just, get some real legal help before you do stuff like this, because it never ends well. Those were the ones from Central America, not Mexico. I think they got all types of kids there, though. I don't think it's just Central American kids. It's Mexican kids too. Like, it spirals. It spirals from there. Girl, why someone tell my sis they're gonna call ICE on her? That too. It's a really big misconception. These bitches are so stupid too. Okay, you can't ICE. Be fucking for real. ICE don't give a fuck. Okay, here's the thing. Once you're in the U.S., all right, the only way that you're gonna fucking get kicked out of the U.S. as a fucking undocumented person is if you fuck up. Realistically, okay? They're not looking for you, bitch. Okay, there's a lot of people flying. They're working. They're going state to state, and nothing really happens unless you fuck up on your own. If you get DWI, if you get charged with a fucking felony, if you're out here fucking doing outlandish shit, you know what I mean? Like, that's how you can get deported, if you're out here fucking around and messing up. But they're not on top of this shit over here. Same thing. Unless it's a raid, unless they know that there's a lot of people in one place, they'll come. But they're not coming for you, babe. They don't give a fuck about you. They're not wasting their resources on one person just because, I don't know, you cheated on your baby mama and she's trying to fucking deport you. It doesn't work like that. But I'm telling you, people get scared. When everything was happening, when they were doing their raids, everybody was freaking the fuck out. I'm not bringing up the Aussie. Stop. It's wild. Everyone's basically getting permission to stay. Like their court date isn't like, yeah. Yo conozco gente de El Salvador y de Honduras, niños que se dejaron agarrar por ahí y ahora les dieron papeles, pero para México no les dan igual. Has anyone watched Law School? Crazy about how they arrested the serial killer almost 16 years later. Stop. My mom left her siblings in Mexico. She came to the U.S. and had 4 more kids. Sad my siblings grew up by themselves with grandparents. That's another thing, bro. That's another thing. Like, I'm telling you, it's because of rumors and chisme and them not fucking fact checking. There's a lot of people, back in the day, there was a rumor going around that if you had your kids in the U.S. that they were going to take them or ship them off, or like they had to join, like it was like a whole thing about joining the army and stuff. And so a lot of people would go back and forth because it wasn't that hard back in the day to fucking cross the border. So I know a lot of people who all their kids, bro, literally, I'm like, what is wrong with you? You crossed over here, you didn't have your kids over here. So some of the kids were born in Mexico and some of them were born over here. And I'm like, fuck. Like, it sucks because, and then I know a lot of people in Jacobo's town too, where they have papers. Like, they're citizens, they're U.S. citizens because they were born here, but because not all the siblings were born over here, they all went back to Mexico and they live pretty good over there. But, some of them were like, well, I want to go because I can go. And I'm like, you should. I mean, but it sucks because you kind of feel bad because your siblings can't do the same thing because mom and dad didn't give a fuck. And they were just going fucking border hopping. And it's like, bro, that's the biggest mistake. I feel like as an undocumented member, that's the biggest fucking mistake is to go back and have your kids over there. What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Just have them here. And don't even come all Karen on me, okay? Don't even come all Karen on me. Because, like, what would you do? My mom never went back from my siblings. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't come on here, okay? That I'm encouraging this shit. But, like, if you're already here, might as fucking well. That's my take on it. You feel me? And don't even come for me because a lot of you bitches, if it was up to y'all's parents, y'all would have born over there too. And then what? Mis papás no quieren arreglar porque dicen que mi hermano tendrá que ir a la guerra. No, bestie. Hi, guys. I love watching you here on YouTube. I know you're a TikTok liar and I don't like the visor. Ugh, I know. One of my cousins did that. It was because her man went back. Worst mistake. Start confessions. Excuse me? Just kidding. Are you going December to visit your in-laws? Maybe. No quiero prometer nada, you feel me? I don't want to make false promises because, the vibes. I go off of the fucking vibes. So if the vibes are good, then yeah. But if I got other shit to do, no. I got shit to do this year. I'm planning a family trip with my dad, so si hay pinche billete, then yeah. Pero si no, pues no. Because I don't know if y'all know, babes, we're in a fucking recession. Okay, everything's fucking expensive. It's cheaper to fucking buy a $10 pizza than to actually buy fucking groceries. Gas is just going up and going down. Everything that you fucking used to use, bitch. Why the fuck am I paying so much for some fucking napkins? For some toilet paper, bitch? For my everyday essentials, you're telling me this is how much it fucking cost? So, I think if you're not in survival mode, good for you. God bless you. But most are in survival mode. So if I got the shmoney to go in December, then I'll go. But if I ain't got the shmoney, guess what? See you next year. Baby, they should understand. No, yeah, they were kind of a little upset because we were supposed to be going. Well, no, we weren't supposed to. They're expecting us to go because we've gone 2 years in a row, twice a year. So, they're just like, oh, we thought you guys were going to come. And I was like, no. And Christmas is going. Christmas. Yeah. So, which I ain't got to buy nobody no fucking gifts. So, well, not too many. Not this year, at least. No, because I'm going to lose weight this economy. I'm eating lots of fruit, rice, and beans. Nomás quieren regalos, sis. No, they don't. They're not like that. They've never, I understand that happens. I've heard it too many motherfucking times. Get like, los malas costumbres or whatever. But the thing, we are saving too because Jacobo's other niece, she's turning 15 this year too. And I think in October. So when we go, we're probably going to take her a gift. I don't know what she wants though. I don't know if she wants a phone or what, but we're just going to do the same thing that we did for his other niece because, yeah. But she's not gonna have a quince. I think she's gonna have a party. She doesn't want one. She's really shy, and she don't like it. But it could change. But I'm like, I don't. If you're changing your mind, you need to do that now because we're almost at the end of the fucking year. You feel me? So, a ver qué dice. I've been living on salads. I'm about to divorce so I can qualify for food stamps. What happened? Man, them food stamp bitches was banking when it was COVID. That shit was lit. That shit was fucking lit. Carne asada. Dude, nobody's even making carne asadas anymore. What's going? That's how you know we're going through it, y'all. Because also, 4th of July, usually every other year, like before this year, I would go down and do the countryside here in Texas, and like there's always people selling fireworks. By a certain time, they're sold out. There's no more because people love to pop fireworks. There was nothing. And then here in Austin too, I was waiting to fucking hear it all night. Bitch, there was nothing. My man about to pick up. Ooh, you go, Trish. Girl, pura carne molida. Yeah. And I was telling my friend too, because I was expecting to, hear the fireworks and I was like, man, they're not gonna let me fucking go to sleep. There was nothing. Nothing. No, I was like, there ain't not a damn firework in sight. It's giving down. That's how you know we going through it. Dios mío is like a asada dupe and cheaper. Stop. So yeah. I was like, yeah, it's giving very much trenches. So, because I'll tell you, the past couple of years, you bitch couldn't even get no sleep because of the damn fireworks. There was nothing. Maybe one popped, and it was that fucking cheap ass, the cat one, the Hellcat one, where just, and that was it. Girl, I cashed that unemployment check more than I ever made a week. I'm telling you. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Fly Volaris from Mexico. Well, if we were to fly, I feel like I would just get it again in payments because it was really the interest didn't go up because Jacobo has pretty good credit, and I love that for us. Low key, I love that he has good credit and he can just in an emergency or anything he can just put that shit on there and we can do payments because I don't give a fuck. The December tickets were $1,400, so when we got back, we paid it. So I'm pretty sure that helped his credit. And, maybe they'll give us like 2,000 worth of tickets for Aeromexico. So we'll see. But yeah, tickets I'm not worried about when it comes to flying because he could just put that on his tab. He could just put that on his credit. But anything else, you know what I mean? Because this year, I kind of wanted to rent a car. But the car rental, I don't know how much it would come out for like a week. We're not going for that long either. Can Bessie's give me a skin routine for hormonal acne because it's been bad? I don't know nothing about that. I'm on birth control, so that kind of helps because I used to have bad acne, but that's what's helped me. Hasta los wieners y ham are expensive in Chicago. No carne asada. I spend almost $900 in groceries a month. Damn, Bessie, that's a lot. Wait, how many are y'all? Let's do the math. Family of 4. I mean, me and Jacobo spend at least a week on groceries. It's like 130 to 150 a week. My husband spends around 1,000 on fireworks for New Year's. Not this year, sir. 900, girl. What do you buy? No, I guess it depends on where you live. But yeah, we spend at least 100 to 150 a week. The 150s be when we need like shampoo, toilet paper, toothpaste, like razors, shaving, cream and shit like that. I spent $400 for a family of 5. What? Wait, what? Are you being for real? Wait, let's calculate it. How much am I spending in a fucking month? Let's just say 125 a week, right? Let's get the average out there. Times 4, $500 a month. God damn. And it's just 2 of us. Connie, how do you do it? Show us your fucking ways. 200 weeks, just me and my husband. Or I go to Aldi. It's so cheap. I've heard about that. I started hitting the farmer's market for veggies because we spend about $400 every 2 weeks for a family of 4. Pura sopa. I learned how to coupon and save my life. Aldi is the best. Really? There's an Aldi, I think in Pflugerville, I saw. When I went to get my nails and I had seen one when I was coming back. And I was like, I got approved for food stamps right before I came back from maternity leave. And it's a saver. I've been back at work too. Sell me some. Just kidding. Congratulations. That deserves a round of applause. In this economy, round of applause, bestie. You did it. You beat the system. Just kidding. No, because how does it feel to live my dream? How does it feel? I don't like Aldi. It's all off brand. I mean, I don't get brand anyways. Y'all drop on who shows how to coupon. Yeah. Where the couponers at? No, because I'm not gonna say I'm triggered, but like, look. One of my sisters, yo, used to be like that, to where it would fucking piss me off too, bro. It would piss my mom off. Story time. So back in the Disney, my mom, when we were younger, she got food stamps for us, okay? And I would pass that card like nobody's motherfucking business. I didn't give a fuck. And I knew how to drive when I was 13 years old. My dad had taught me. So as soon as I knew how to drive, my dad would leave us the Mamalona, a big ass fucking like Tonka truck. Like, you had to fucking jump up to get in that bitch. And she would give me the fucking food stamp card, and she would tell me, take your brother. Mind you, I'm like 14 years old, okay? Like 13 or 14. I would drive that fucking truck, y'all, all the way to fucking HEB. And I would park that bitch, and me and my brother would go buy groceries with the food stamp card. She would give us a fucking list, because she hated doing that. She would give us a list. We'll go in. We'll buy. I'll be like, boop, swipe, bitch. And then she would give us cash for like the chickens, because those fucking prepackaged hot chickens, you can't get that with food stamps. So she would give us like $20 for chicken, and I don't know what else that she wanted. And so that's how we would do it, right? And then sometimes one of my sisters would come over, and since she had a car and she really didn't like me driving, she would be, or like when we didn't have a car, she would tell her, hey, can you take her to HEB so she can go buy some groceries? And she's like, yeah. Well, my sister, y'all, hated how we got our food. Like, she'd never fucking, like, she would, is it the truck with the alignment issues? Yeah, sure was that one. So she was bougie, okay? She used to be fucking bougie. I'm talking bougie. And she only would buy name brand shit. And so when I would go with her, my mom would get fucking mad because she's like, why are you bringing, I'm like, it wasn't me. Like, that's what she told me to get. Like, she would fucking gaslight me into getting the name brand cereal, the name brand milk, that like everything fucking name brand. It was never like the HEB brand or the Hill Country Fair whenever I went with her. So my mom fucking stopped letting me go with her. She's like, no, don't go with her no more because this bitch is fucking bougie. And we were a big family. And so she was like, don't be getting that fucking shit. And that's how she used to be. Now, I don't think she gives a fuck. But I'm like, it's crazy. Because she used to be that, but she didn't, if it was a name brand, she didn't fucking like it. She wouldn't buy it. She wouldn't fucking eat it. And I grew up on Hill Country Fair. It's the same fucking thing, bro. I'm sorry. I don't care what y'all say. It's the same fucking thing. Just because it has a name brand on it, it tastes the same. It smells the same. You're going to shit it the same fucking way. Sorry, but that's just how life is. So I fucks with the not the name brand shit. I don't care. Hasta el pinche Jorge compramos un día, we didn't have any more, and he's like, oh, this fool goes to the store and buys a small one, and we buy the big one from Costco. My friend spends a lot of money because she gets everything organic. She runs up a check. Oh, I bet. Hey, Mars, they're made in the same like, it's giving bitch be fucking for real for a fucking second, okay? Especially with kids. Bitch, kids don't give a fuck. So, yeah, no. And, okay, one time I made the huge... When I first started my TikTok and that one TikTok went viral about me going to Whole Foods, y'all, I spent fucking $80 for fucking tomatoes, bitch. And I think some bread. I don't know what else. And I was shook. And I had told Jacobo, and, like, he doesn't give a fuck, right? He doesn't ask me to explain where I spend money because we have joint bank accounts. And then I have my own separate account. And I told him, he was like, because he sees the charges, he's like, where'd you spend $80 at? I was like, Whole Foods. And I was like, on some tomatoes. And he just looked at me like, you're dead ass. He's like, they better be some good fucking tomatoes. And they weren't. I didn't even fucking eat them. And he was like, I'm not gastando dinero nomás a lo pendejo, but like laughing. And I was like, I'm agree. You got me on this one because I fucked up. I refuse to pay $7 for the same milk I can get for $3. Girl, it's summer break. These kids are eating. No, the kids be eating during summer. Especially, here's the thing. The moms be sending them to the pool. Y'all be going to the fucking park. Y'all be outside, okay? And guess what? El sol cansa. El agua cansa. You got these baby kids out here fucking doing activities. It makes them hungrier. Y'all, wow, let them be inside, babe. Let them be inside. Let them chill in the AC. Because the more you fucking have them doing shit, the more hungry they're gonna be. I spent $140 at Publix and I only bought eggs, milk, bread, and fruit. Yeah. So I'm telling you, meat is really expensive too. We don't really be eating meat no more. Dead ass. I only get like one meat a fucking week. We be eating eggs. We be making like turkey and stuff, or like tuna, but like meat, not the way I used to. The way I used to buy my pork, my beef, and my chicken is given once a week. We're picking. Okay? This week was chicken. I got chicken in there. Somehow I'll make it this weekend, but that's it. That's it. The meat is fucking pricey. Pricey. And they do have some name brand. Honestly, I don't even know what I eat anymore. I don't. Yeah, it's giving beans, rice, eggs, fucking una pinche sopa maruchan. More. We be eating more fruit. But the trick is to get fruit y food que llena. You know what I mean? Like if you want to get full, make rice and beans. Okay. If you want to get full off of fruit and stuff, get some watermelon or some cucumber and like, you know what I mean? Esas cosas llenan. I mean, PB&J sandwiches for dinner. It is what it is. All right, let's get into confessions. Because we stay getting off topic. Hey, en frijoladas biomio, they do. Tacos dorados de papa. Like, that's a thing, too. We've gotten off of the meat. Because it used to be meat every fucking day. Meat every fucking day. I'm like, no, we can't afford this, okay? We can't afford this. Frijoles, here's the thing with beans, okay? I'm gonna give you a little pro tip. Before we get into the confessions, with beans. If you make black beans or you make pinto beans. If you make black beans, bitch, you get it. Oh, como te llenan. This is what we like to eat. You get the black beans. You put a little bit of fucking the cheese on top. What's it? The fucking queso fresco. Put a little bit on top, bitch. And eat it. And if you boil some eggs, oh my god, it's so fucking good. That's a little meal right there. Now the frijoles. If you don't like eating beans like that, you can smash them up with some chorizo and make some fucking tacos, bitch. Put it on the side. Fry you up some fucking eggs. No, because it's so fucking good. The weenies también. You can fry them bitches up with some eggs, just with some onion and tomato. You can make tostadas de huevo. Like you can make chilaquiles. You can make tacos dorados de papa with the so you basically just boil the ones that I make with the papa with chorizo or just the papa by itself. Like there's so much stuff you can do. Even just simple quesadillas, y'all. Simple quesadillas and you just put some salsa on top, bitch. It's really good. You don't have to eat meat every day. Beans with the squish to test, yeah. Literally. They're fucking amazing. Same thing with eggs, make a fucking omelet. You know what I mean? Eggs go a long fucking way. Struggle meals almost every day now. Yeah. But it's so good. I'm currently waiting on some frijoles charros, green chile enchiladas, and rice. Tarde, pero aquí estoy watching you on my birthday. Happy birthday, Fanny. Happy birthday to you. Bitch. Nah, everybody gets that. Just kidding. Some huevos ahogados. We need to do a cheap dinner ideas. We do. Let me go I got a beer in the fridge. It was kind of hot. Let me grab it and let's get into fucking confessions. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I put a little blanket down because I don't want y'all to have to hear my cheeks detach from my chair. You know what I mean? Let me get my drink. Did y'all hear me fucking fighting for my life? I was looking for a fucking limon and I was like, bitch, where is it? I found it. We're good. That was fucking rough, bro. I was like, I know I got a fucking limon up in this bitch. Oh yeah, fideo too. Fideo. Ooh. Bitch, please try this one day. You make your sopita or your fideo, and you get a tortilla, a flour tortilla, preferably. You know what I mean? You put some butter or mayo, either or. Don't mix it together, though. Put some butter or put some mayo on that bitch. Roll that bitch up and dip it in your fideo. So fucking good, bitch. So fucking good. It'll make you slap your mom. Just kidding. Oh, yeah. A little bit of queso fresco. Ay, papaya de Celaya. Just kidding. But yeah, that shit's fucking amazing. I like fideo with some queso fresco and beans. Papas con queso, tomate, y chile con cebolla. There's nothing like it. I'm telling y'all. There's literally nothing like it. Pero de que hay comida en la casa, hay comida en la pinche casa. Alright, let's get into it. Because he ain't go there without his food being meat-based. I used to eat just a flour tortilla with butter. No, them hoes used to slam. Them hoes, bitch. Alright. Confesión. Atención. Atención. Pickpocket. Just kidding. Alright. Confession. So I just found my ex-boyfriend, the one before my husband. After 24 years, all the feelings are there. Me and my husband have been through a lot, but he currently has his phone off when he said he was on his way home. I really want to leave my husband, but can't afford it. Anywho, want to meet up with my ex, been having dreams. ¿Qué hago? Bestie, make sure. Like, yo te lo digo en buena onda, bestie. Make sure that you are over your husband, because once you go down that path, it's kind of irreversible. Pickpocket. It's kind of irreversible. Like, once you fuck up, and that's what I'm saying. Like, la pinche tentación está en todos lados. So once you go down that road with meeting up with the fucking ex, like, no es fácil, bestie. No es fácil. Yeah, the grass isn't always green on the other side. So just make sure that if you're gonna be done, be done. But if there's still feelings there, maybe try to work it out with your husband. And, you know, why are you feeling this way? Like, what's making you doubt him? Or, like, ¿qué pedo? You know what I mean? It's good. I don't know, bestie. I would think about it, because that's the problem. I feel like when it comes to cheating and when it comes to exes, uno no le piensa bien y luego terminas mal. And that's the thing too. Like, yeah, don't get caught up in temporary feelings just because you're going through a rough patch with your husband. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that he's a bad person, or it doesn't mean, you know what I mean? Like, talk it out first. Limerence feelings, and they're not real. Have you seen the movie Temptation? I have. Okay. Don't do it, but you have the hubby try new tricks if you're getting bored. And communication is key. Now you have the pickpocket thing in my head. I apologize. Sometimes when times are tough, it's so easy to look or want something else. Gotta think twice about it. That's what I'm saying. Just because I've seen it. Yeah, get y'all's drinks. Get y'all's drinks. I've seen it time and time again where the grass really isn't green on the other side. And, you know, como quiera termina juntos. Sometimes you just need space. Sometimes you just need a little bit of time. But you don't want to be that person either, bestie, to cheat or do something that's irreversible. And then you're stuck with nobody. You know what I mean? You're stuck alone having to fucking, you know, deal with your choices and the consequences of your choices. So just think it through. All right. Hey, bestie, I need your opinion. I have been divorced from my ex for over 10 years. He was physically and mentally abusive and toxic as fuck. I recently got married to a wonderful man. He supported all my kids and put them through college. Okay, king. Okay. Well, my ex was a deadbeat dad. Anyways, my ex's mother, hater-in-law, has been putting angry faces on my posts that I have tagged my kids, which are my wedding post and my Father's Day post for my husband. I blocked her, and she told my oldest, she's 29, and she told me that she probably doesn't know what she's doing. Bestie, that bitch knows what she's doing. She's pulling the senile card. I'm probably going to see her at my daughter's baby shower. Should I confront her or just leave it alone? Leave it alone, bestie. Leave it alone. Because it seems like your daughter wants her in her life. And it seems like, you know what I mean? she doesn't want to see the bad in her grandma because she's making excuses. You know what I mean? Like not excuses, but she's trying to not excuses, but she's trying to see maybe there's a reason why she's acting like this. She's trying to see the good in her grandma, and you don't want to be the person who gets in between them. She's already 29. So at a certain age, you start to see people for who they are. You just have to let her learn by herself. Support her because she's your daughter. Be there for her, but let her, you know what I mean? Let her figure it out on her own how her grandma really is. Because it's gonna come out eventually. You can't see, you know what I mean? A grandma who's like that, who doesn't like you can't tell me she's not gonna fuck up and slip up and talk about you. And if you have a good relationship with your daughter's gonna be behind you 100%. So let it just play out by itself. Don't give that bitch any attention. 'Cause that's what she wants. That's what she wants. She wants you to make a scandal. She wants you to do stuff like that. So that way she can use it against you when it comes to your kids and when it comes to the rest of the family. So let her be. Be the bigger person, bestie. Normally I wouldn't say some shit like that because I am kind of petty, but just because it seems like your daughter wants her there. You know what I mean? It seems like your daughter wants her there, and it seems like your daughter has a good relationship with her. But you know, even though y'all don't. So, and you don't want to be the one to cause, you know, drama between them. So be the bigger person, bestie. All right. This is also my aunt's story. A few years ago, my mom got a Facebook. Let me see. Because I got to read it for her. Okay. I'm old. There should be an age limit to keeping a phone and commenting on Facebook. Imagine. What is he? Okay. She was looking for her friends, and while looking, she stumbled across my aunt. Okay, wait, hold on. This is also my aunt's story. A few years ago, my mom got a Facebook, and she was looking for her friends. And while looking, she stumbled across my aunt's husband's Facebook account, and we were horrified. We found out that he was cheating on her with another woman. Her family was commenting on his Facebook saying that they were such a cute couple and they knew that my aunt was married to him. We ended up telling my aunt and she stayed with him because she went to the priest and the priest told her that she needed to forgive him if she felt like it in her heart, and now they're still together and he's very machismo. And long story short, he said he cheated on her because she received a motivational text saying you are beautiful and strong, you can do anything you want. And I have a super secret because I was the one that sent her that text because I wanted to make her day. Bestie, it's your fault. Just kidding. What the fuck? You're the one who sent her that? Why didn't you tell him? Show him, like, I'm the one who sent my aunt that, bitch. Oh my god. You just wanted to make her day and she got cheated on. Bestie, fix this. Fix it now. You need to tell him it was you. This is not okay. Nobody sent me no inspirational shit. Don't motivate me. I don't need motivation. Leave me alone. That's fucking crazy. Bestie, he is deflecting. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. At this point, it is what it is. But, damn. The way I would discuss this in therapy. No, he is petty because that's not a reason to cheat on somebody. It's not your fault, bestie. He's using it as an excuse to cheat. A cheater going to cheat regardless, right? Did that trigger him? Maybe. But who are we to say? My ex and I work for the same company, just different offices. We dated years ago, but he still asks people about me and he tells them we are friends when we're not. He promoted one of my girl coworkers that has the biggest mouth ever, and I swear his ass better not talk shit about me because I'm a director at our company, and I don't want to look bad with my peers. We had such a toxic breakup. He cheated on me, and I went crazy. I was 18 and he was 25. What did you do? What's the word? Did you pull an Amber Heard and shit on his bed or what? What's gonna get out there, bestie? I don't know. I don't know. So my niece and nephew messed around and fucked up. Wait. Wait. Hold on. Let me process this. I don't know if I'm reading that right. Hold on. Pump the brakes. Let's back it up. Let's back it up. Hold on. I need to process. I just feel like the trauma live really left me in shambles. You know what I mean? So let me make sure I'm not fucking up. Let me reread this. Okay. So my niece and nephew messed around and fucked up. They had a baby girl. Now my sisters don't even talk and our family is so split up. They haven't talked to each other in like 6 years. Both of them have moved on. My nephew is on his third baby with the sweetest girl ever. She has no idea of how crazy and a hoe he is. My niece made up a whole story of her getting R. It was so dumb. She even called the cops and reported it. We all know it takes two to tango. They nasty, but oh well. They don't come around at all anymore. He has not even met her, and my sister was pretending she... He has not even met her, and my sister was pretending she adopted a baby. We're gonna move on. I don't know what to say, Bessie. I'm literally at a loss. I'm speechless. Because that'll do it. That'll do it. That'll split up a family. For sure. That'll do it. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. That is above our pay grade. I wasn't ready for that. I was not expecting that. But you know what? I asked for scandals and I got it. I'm gonna just pray for them. And you know what I mean? You know your family. You know what I mean? You know what was going on, and hopefully they can both heal from that, because I don't know how you do that, or what happened there, what was going on, and how that came to be about. But I'm gonna pray for both of them to heal and to move on and to let's just never talk about it again. You know what I mean? Okay. Hi, bestie. I've been with my baby daddy for 10 years, a very toxic 10 years. We have 3 kids. He's narcissistic, misogynistic, cheating, mommy issue having ass. She went in. Bestie, let me say it the way you would say it. He's narcissistic, misogynistic, cheating, mommy issue having ass biatch. So basically hates women, since his mom was a hoe. Well, when we get into it, he brings up how he knows I slept with his cousin. I'd be lying if I said it's never crossed my mind. I'm tired of hearing about something I never did. I regret having 3 kids with him. I have all girls, and I'm, of course, how he'll treat them if I leave him. He threatens to take them from me if I leave. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I get so sick and tired of him. I ended myself to get out. He constantly brings up my weight and that I'm ugly. I should be grateful he's with me. Thank you, Bestie, for being you and providing a safe place. Love you. Bestie, let me tell you something. You're not ugly, okay? And you will get out of this. Please talk to your friends, talk to your families. Let somebody know, okay, what's going on. Take your time with trying to find the resources, trying to, put something on the side so that you can get out, okay? You're going to be okay. I feel like a lot of women are scared. He's not going to do it. Okay, he's not going to, he can try, but he's not. Don't live in fear that he's going to take your daughters away. Don't live in fear of the what ifs. You know what I mean? And when you leave, don't look back. Exactly. Let us know. Okay? If you need to do a GoFundMe or anything like that, let us know. I will share it. We'll share it. We'll get the word out. And you know what I mean? It's hard to leave a knife, but trust me, it's the best thing you can do. Get evidence so he can't take the kids away. Honestly, most of these men don't even want or take it. That's the thing too. They threaten that because he knows you love your kids. That's the thing. He knows you love them and you would never leave them. So that's how they threaten you. That's how they get you. But realistically, what man is gonna take care of $3 by himself? You know what I mean? So, let us know. Let us know. Divorce him or whatever. Take half of his shit and get the fuck out of there. But take care of yourself, bestie. Stay safe. And if you ever need somebody to talk to, we here. Let us know. And yeah, don't listen to it. Don't believe it. He's just gaslighting you. Let me tell you something. Kids are never a problem when it comes to finding a new relationship, when it comes to finding a new man or a new woman. Kids are never a fucking problem. At the end of the day, a man who's going to step up and love you is going to love you and your kids. I promise you. Don't listen to that shit. Don't, especially since you have daughters, you don't want to fucking set the standard for them. Okay? And I apologize that came off a little harsh. But, it's true, bestie. You know what I mean? You have 3 little girls looking up to you. You're their role model. So if they're seeing you and how they're, because kids see everything. I don't care what y'all say, besties. And I know I don't have kids, and I know a lot of y'all are parents, but I saw everything growing up. The way my mom treated my dad, the way my dad treated my mom. You see it, you feel it, you live it. So you cannot tell me, you know what I mean? If they feel something's off with you, they're feeling it too. So you don't want to set them up like for a life like that. You don't want them to, grow up and have a relationship like that and think that it's normal, because it's not. You know what I mean? They deserve better and you deserve better. So please get out if you can, bestie, and take care of yourself. My mom didn't leave for us. I honestly am sure staying was worse. Hope she had the strength to leave. Yeah. At the end of the day, you don't need to be with that person. Where's the bestie that hired someone to break that lady's legs? Because we need her. I need the plug. I've been needing it. Been needed it. I gotta go look through my messages and find her. I screenshotted it, right? Just in case. Shit. Just in case she's trying to break my legs, because you never know. Alright. My confession is that I really do not forgive my mom and grandmother. When I was a little girl, first grade, my mom let me go with my grandma to Mexico, but my grandma didn't take care of me, and I got essayed by my grandma's sister's daughter. The grown-up caught her doing things to me, and she got in trouble. Shortly after, we went to visit my grandmother's brother, and a family friend, little boy, kept kissing me and touching me. My aunt seen him do it, and we got in trouble. My grandma told my family in the U.S., and everyone here kept making fun of me, but it honestly gave me so much anxiety. I couldn't focus in school, and it brought out my sexuality. I'm so sorry, bestie. I'm very sorry that happened to you. You didn't deserve that. I hope that you're healing. I hope that you are at peace now, and I hope that you're doing better. Nobody deserves to go through something like that. Oh, we got a long one, y'all. Let me get a sip. Let me get a little sippy sip. I'm scared. It's because, y'all, you would think that you could trust your elders. You know what I mean? You grow up thinking, oh, my grandpa's my grandpa, my grandma's my grandma. I can trust them. They're here to protect me. They're here to love me. You know what I mean? I'm their blood. I'm their family. And it doesn't work out like that. And it fucking scars you, like, literally for the rest of your life. It fucks you up in ways that you can't even imagine. Like, it sets you up for your future relationships, friendships, like the people you associate with. Like, shit like that sets you up unless you make a change, and unless you know what I mean, like you help yourself or you get help. It's hard. I'm scared about this one. It's long, y'all. It's real long. I'm going to open up about something I'm not proud of. I started talking to my boyfriend 9 years ago. We started working together. We went through training at the same time. He originally tried to hook me up with his friend who wanted to talk to me, but I said no because that's weird. We are grown and he could just come up and talk to me. Well, fast forward 3 months later, him and I started talking, and I ended up at his house. The tronco was immaculate, and I was in love. In all seriousness, I fell in love with him, but this was only after his ex, who also worked there, found out she was pregnant and was having twins. I had gone through lots of emotions trying to decide if I wanted to stay or leave because kids are not to be played with. I wanted to be in or out, but not around for a while and get attached to those babies, and then something happens and I would never see them again. I decided to stay. His ex had issues at home and she ended up moving in with him. I wasn't happy about it, but I understood. Later that year, they had to go to Dallas to have one of the twins removed. He had not developed his brain. His twin sister then was born early for this reason, and she was in the NICU for a while but finally came home. This was a tough time because his ex told me the relationship had not been over for her, but I told her I'm sorry, but it was over. She never liked me. Sadly, their daughter passed away suddenly at 8 months. I was there for them, delivering whatever they needed at any time. I was always available. This all happened the first year of our relationship. The first 3 years were rough. We didn't trust each other, and the baby mama kept being an issue in our relationship. I always asked and tried to be cautious about how I asked about her still living with him. It was always, how am I going to put my baby mama out like that? Over the 9 years, she would get her feelings hurt and then she would threaten me. But I'm not about to fight a 6 foot big bitch. I am a big bitch, but I was just not going to win. So I kept my distance. It's embarrassing because she only just moved out of his house in February. There are many other things that happened during that time frame, but we have always been in an open relationship, so I always knew what was really going on and who was in or out of our lives. Mind you, I didn't practice my open relationship benefits because it's not what I'm interested in. So I guess you can say he's in one and I'm just with him. Long story short, we got into a fight a couple of months ago, and he confirmed that I was a side chick all these years to his baby mama. I somewhat always knew but didn't want to admit it. Now our relationship is better. He treats me so good. I just have such a hard time processing how I was so patient and stupid at sometimes, and maybe I wasn't, but I made myself be. If that makes sense. The thing is, I'm happy, I love him, and I don't see myself leaving him, but I also don't want to be in this open relationship for much longer. The threesomes are fun, and I enjoy the perks, but I'm at the point that I want something serious, and I'm not sure he does. I want your honest and raw opinion. Don't hold back. No, you don't. Bestie, no, you fucking don't. You don't want my honest opinion. You don't want my opinion. But I'm going to give it to you because you said you want me to be honest. You want me to be raw. Bestie, literally stand up. Okay? You're not dumb. I will tell you this. Please don't take this as you're dumb, you don't know what you want, or you're vulnerable. The thing here is that love a pendeja. Okay? And I think that you truly are a victim of the D. I think you've been digmatized. I think that you have fallen into this role of the three and then somes and then all of this going on. But let me tell you something. No matter what happens, and this is your decision, it's your fucking business at the end of the day, whether you choose to stay or whether you choose to leave. The thing here is, Bessie, you have already set up the foundation of your relationship a long time ago. And it's really hard to change that after 9 years. I'm being for real with you. Like I said, it's your business. Whether you want to stay, whether you want to leave, I support you because that's your business. You know what I mean? It's not my life. It's your life. But you already set it up a long time ago. This is how it is. The whole three and then somes, that's already what he's used to. That's what both of y'all brought into the relationship in the beginning, was y'all being in an open relationship, the three and then somes, the baby mama, and all this. It's going to be very, very hard for you to change the dynamic. It's going to be very hard for it to just be only about you and him. I'm just being honest. And he's going to tell you, and he's going to throw that in your face. He's going to say, no, we've had this going on for 9 years. Why do you want to change it now? It's good. Why do we got to change it? You don't like the three and then somes? You don't like this? You don't like that? Like, it's been like this forever. So why change it now? And if you really, truly want one man to be all about you and you want to be all about that man, it's not going to work out with him, bestie. Men don't change, especially when they've had it good, because y'all have had it good, both of y'all. Being in open relationships, being able to have the three and then somes, him being able to have his baby mama there, you literally being there for both of them, like, it's been a really good, you know what I mean? I feel like in y'all's relationship for these past couple of years. So why change it? In his opinion, you know what I mean? I feel like that's gonna be his excuse. So you need to move on. Again, you're gonna do what you want. But my advice, bestie, the thing is, I feel like a lot of women are gaslit and talked down to in their relation when it comes to women and men, because love is love, bitch. Where you think que nadie te va a querer, nobody's gonna love me. And you fall into the day to day with this person and you get used to it. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt for the first year. Straight up. First 6 months to a year, it's gonna fucking hurt. You're gonna miss that person. You might even go back for a little quickie here and there. Because it hurts. You're used to this already. Y'all are used to being in this relationship that y'all have. So it's hard. But I promise you, all of you beaches, because I know everybody got their own shit going on in their relationships. I promise you, if you're not being treated well in your relationship, in your marriage, and whatever you got going on, somebody else will step up and give you exactly what you're asking for. I promise you. Okay? A lot of people fall into the thing of like, we've been together for so many years. We have kids together. We have a house together. It don't matter. People are quick to worry about being judged and what are people gonna say? We just got a house together. We just got married to the church. We just did this, we did that, and now we're getting a divorce. Like, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you don't live for the people. Okay, you live for yourself. It doesn't matter the rapport you have with this man or this woman. It don't matter how many years y'all been together. It don't matter how many fucking kids y'all have. It don't matter if you got a fucking newborn with this man. Okay, it don't matter y'all just signed the fucking lease. You can start over. You can do it. And you can find somebody who's going to help you get through it and who's going to be there for you. And that's how it is. Ya ver, la Selena Gomez y Justin. That's the thing. And this is the thing with men, too. And I'm sorry, bestie. I'm going to be completely honest with you on this, too. If you aren't the one to walk away right now, who's to say that he's not going to be the one to cut it off? Because this is the problem with men. They string along women that they're not really interested in when it comes to marriage, when it comes to kid, when it comes to houses and moving in together. And all. They string along women, and women do this too to other women, and men do this to other men because love is love, bitch. They do this to people because they're waiting for the one to come in their lives. And it's a shitty situation, but they fucking do it. So who's to say that he hasn't been stringing you along? Until he finds the right person that he wants to settle down with, and everything that you've been asking him, he's going to give it to that person. You know what I mean? So honestly, when you really think about it, what your options are, get out before you get fucking dumped. You know what I mean? Because that's going to hurt even worse. Because you're not over him. You're not trying to do better for yourself. And then he's just going to swing it on like, bitch, I don't want this anymore. I want to be with this person. And you've already thrown 9 years down the fucking drain and then some. You know what I mean? So your best bet here is to leave and to find somebody who is going to treat you the way you want to be treated. And it's fun, bestie. It's fun. Honestly, like, I think you don't have to fucking necessarily date somebody. You can't. The goal is to date and to find a man or woman or whatever. But have fun. Meet new friends, build friendships, build different relationships, go out, meet new people. It's not always about sex, and it's not always about finding the new man to replace your old relationship. It's about finding you and being happy. And being single, honestly, it's a vibe. You know what I mean? Especially since you've been had it, okay? You've been had 3 and then somes. You can fucking sacrifice that for a couple of months to go have some fun. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the end of the world if you ain't got no fucking D. Get you a toy. You're going to be fine. There's no D that good that's going to have you unhappy and questioning every fucking move you make for, in the future. So, yeah. You got to leave him, babe. Again, you're going to do what you want to do. But my advice is to leave, not fuck with him no more, and just download Tinder. Get some other D. You know what I mean? Do something else. Okay, Lisa with them is what'd she say? If you have to choose between me or her, choose her, because if you really love me, there wouldn't be any other choice. Okay. But not even on weekends. All he does is eat, so he watches. He's like, no, I'm tired. But tú ves si tú quieres, pero me lo dice así bien frío. And go. And you think that, and this is what I'm saying, y'all, me and Jacobo, our relationship in the beginning was fucked. I've been told y'all how we was fucking with each other, how we were trying to one up each other with our hoes, and how, you know, basically he was my side piece for a little piece, and he didn't even fucking realize it. Like, and I was a side piece to some other dude I didn't even know. So it gets messy. And even 11 years, we're almost gonna be 11 years of marriage. You think we haven't had our tussles? I've left twice, bitch. We've gone at it. We've gone at it. We haven't gone at it to the point of DV, but it's almost gotten to that point because there's a stage in relationships where you got to get over the fighting stage. You have to heal and you have to do better. And there was times where I would want to do something and he wouldn't want to do it, and he'd be like, go, and he would give an attitude and like basically being a little machista and be like, if you go, well, you know, you're gonna have problems. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. And that's really helped both of us because he doesn't care either now. In a sense where like the thing was we didn't trust each other. We didn't trust each other, and he was like, well, if you go out without me, what are you doing? And I have the same mentality. If you're going out without me with your boys, what are you doing? And we had to get over that. And so now, you know what I mean? If I want to go somewhere, he don't want to go, and he's like, well, go. Bitch, I'm going to go. You're not about to hold me back from me having a fucking good time. You want to be a little grump, and you don't want to go have a good time, just stay your ass here. Or go do something else. But me, I'm going to have fun. Okay? And that's how it should be. Mine is like that. I be leaving everywhere as long as I'm with my kids. Stay home. I'm like, yeah. That's how you want to live your life. That's how you want to spend your days. Do it. I don't really have that problem with Jacobo. Sometimes when it comes to like my friends or like my family, some events where he don't really fuck with the people, I feel bad leaving because I only see him on the weekends, but he's just sleeping. He's not even talking. And I'm gonna be for real. Okay, there's some reasons and some situations where it's like, babe, I'm gonna cheat on you. Cause what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? I had this person, right? Acquaintance. She's not a friend. She's not a friend of mine. I had this acquaintance, and she was a fucking whore, and still is. But she was very flirty, very coqueta with a lot of guys. When we would go to carne asadas, she was the one just fucking talking on her ass, all up on the guys, and just, you know, being wild. And they would judge her and they would talk shit to her man. Like, you know, the man was the friend or whatever. And they would be like, she's a fucking hoe, she's this, she's that. And then she would literally tell people that she was cheating on him or she had hoes. And, you know, but he never believed it. I don't know why. But the problem here is, okay, and I understood it. As soon as she told me, I was like, go, girl, you cheat on that man. He fucking worked, okay? Came home, didn't play with his fucking kids, all right? He wasn't even really working, okay? Give me perdón, okay? I don't like to talk ill of people like that, but, okay? He would fucking work, wouldn't even really work hard. Because I heard some shit, he wasn't even really working. Come home, he wouldn't pay attention to her. He wouldn't even fucking do her, y'all. Like, he was just always tired. Wouldn't play with the fucking kids, nothing. When it came to the weekend, she would want to go out. Because the weekends, when you have a hardworking man or a construction worker, like people who work during the fucking week, and you only see them on the weekends, you want to go out. Realistically, they're tired, and I get that. But at least one day, bitch. At least one motherfucking day out of the week, take your kids out and take your wife out. Aunque sea por unos pinches tacos, aunque sea ir al cine, aunque sea al parque, do something. Nothing. So she was always by herself with her kids. Always. You weren't going to see her wild and like that, but you would see her with her kids. You know what I mean? And then you would see her sometimes. She would leave her kids with her mom. It was getting, you know, there. And then she would go out. And they would be like, I can't believe he lets her go out. Well, he doesn't want to do anything, babe. How do you have kids with the person and one, she's not getting no D out of it? That's another thing. If you leaving me happy, you give me some D, then yeah, we could stay home. But you're not even doing that. You don't want to do anything. So at that point, why do you even have a wife? Realistically, men need to see it from that point of view. You don't even want to come home and fucking play with your kids that you made with her. So what are you living for? Because most men, okay, they work and they breathe and they live for their kids and their wife. They're for their family. Most men, you ask them, why are you picking up hours? Why are you working every fucking day of the week? Oh, for my kids. So that way my kids can have food in the fucking fridge. So that way I can come home and play with my kids and they can have toys and they can have this and that. What are you living for, babe? If these kids that you're working for, you don't even fucking talk to them. What are you living for? So men like that, it's giving, you need some iron, you need some energy, or get the fuck out. Yes, that's my man. He works in construction, and I get he's tired, but lo tengo que rogar to salir on Sundays. But yeah, Friday and Saturday, he just sleeps and watches movies and TikTok. We don't have a kid. And see, that's what I'm saying. That's totally different. Y'all don't even have kids. You know, what are you tired of? Perk up, babe. And honestly, like, I get it. Especially right now, el sol está cabrón. You know, I get it because Jacob be working a lot, but that's not gonna stop me from doing stuff. You know what I mean? Like right now, I could be outside. I could be laying down waiting for him to get home, which I don't know what time he's gonna get home because he working late. You know what I mean? Or I could be live, fucking having a good time. You know what I mean? So it's all about the choices. And si van de pinche amargado, está todo amargado. I don't care. Since it's on depression, get pretty and go out. Because he's no, there's genuinely some men like that. They'd rather be home, and then those type of men. They aggravate a little bit. Not gonna lie, but the worst type of man. That's not even the worst type of man. The worst type of man is the man que llega de trabajar. Excuse me. Que llega de trabajar borracho. Que llega de trabajar, he gets home and he's already drinking, he's already fucking drunk. Or he's not coming home to you and the kids because he's with his homies drinking. Those are the worst type of men. Because you have the energy to fucking be here with your compas drinking, but you don't have the energy to come home to your fucking wife and kids. To a hot fucking home-cooked meal. You'd rather be out here fucking, I don't know, slapping each other's asses around the fucking back of the truck. Talking about fucking dumb shit. And they talk about the same shit because I've heard it. I grew up around this shit. That was my dad, low key. My dad would take us to work sometimes, and then he would fucking pass by the workers' fucking place, pay them, and then we'd be there. I'm literally fucking falling asleep while he's drinking with his homies. Well, at least he had us with him. But that's what they fucking do. They talk about work. Y'all just got off of work, and you're talking about work. It's giving go home to your fucking family, bitch. And he always tells me, al menos no tomo, no ando en la calle y no te trato mal. He had a point there. Nah, just kidding. Maybe he is depressed. Luego el fin de semana solo en el phone. I don't get tronco either, nada. I'm saying nothing. Bestie. Cheat on him. Cheat on him. Excuse me. Who said that? Whoever said that, get out now. That's so rude. Don't say stuff like that. We're not here to destroy marriages. Don't talk like that, besties. Ya los regañé, ya. Compadres, ya las pinches regañé que no estén hablando así pendejadas. Don't talk like that. I don't need the compadres coming for me. Anyways, best I check up and down. I don't see nothing. Repeat after me on the price. I'm just saying, y'all. I don't want. Let me put an image in your head, okay? For all the bitches who ain't got in tronco lately. Imagine this, bitch. Oh, just kidding. Imagine this. You know what I mean? Imagine un pinche colágeno, bitch. Like, imagine you've been with your pinche viejo pedorro, you know what I mean? For so many years, and he ain't hitting it right. And then, like, imagine you find you a little colágeno, bitch, and, like, they hit it right, and they lift you up, and, like, I'm not imagining that. I'm good. You feel me? That's not for me. I'm literally talking about y'all. All 250 of y'all bitches in here, I'm talking about y'all. But, like, you know what I mean? Imagine that. Imagine you getting hit in the places you didn't even know you could get hit. You feel me? Imagine organisming, whatever the fuck. Imagine that more than once. You know what I mean? Imagine that more than once. Imagine he has like... Imagine you're with this new man, right? I can't do that. That's disrespectful. Hold on. Give me a second before I find my prop. I was going to use my San Juditas, but that's so disrespectful. Imagine you with your little colágeno, bitch, and then he has a fucking Colombian accent. Bitch, and then... Imagine that shit. Imagine... But, you know, what do I know? I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that because I'm good. I'm okay. But for y'all bitches, imagine that. Imagine that. Yeah. Food for thought. Whoever did that, get out. That was so inappropriate. Yeah. No, but in all seriousness, I don't want to imagine too hard. I might leave my loyal husband. No, in all seriousness, when it gets like that, okay, I'm gonna fucking tell you something, bestie. Okay, because I saw this off of Sex in the City, and it might be the beer talking, because you know I'm a little lightweight now when it comes to alcohol. Just kidding. Y'all need to read some smut. No. I have heard that this works. Okay, and it's been confirmed by 2 friends of mine. And you would think, but you got 2 friends who wasn't getting no D. Yeah, I had 2 friends who weren't getting no fucking D, and it was around the same time. And I mentioned the Sex in the City shit. Okay, so was it Charlotte? Charlotte's like the fucking preppy girl, right? I think. Charlotte and her man Trey, okay, Trey wasn't getting it up no more. After they got married, he couldn't lay down the fucking pipe. And it was psychological. So Charlotte pulls up to the fucking bed, right? She got like a lingerie on, and he's like, "Don't dress like that. You're my wife." I don't know what the fuck he tells her. And she just slips off her fucking lingerie, right? And then she just starts fucking to herself. She starts this to herself. And it gets him all fucking happy, and it gets him all like just fucking, you know what I mean? So if he ain't putting it down, and if he ain't fucking trying to, no le dan ganas, try that. Not come at me. What if he's like, bitch, get the fuck out of this room now? Imagine you're sleeping on the couch because you pull some shit like that. But try it. Try it and let me know how it works. But I had 2 friends, right? And I told both of them, I was like, yeah, you should do that, because I feel like, you know, what else could it be? And she was like, you know, I'm gonna do it. So she did it, and she was like, we had the fucking best night ever. He was so fucking like happy, and then like now it's a normal thing. Like he enjoys seeing me enjoying myself, and they ended up exploring. They ended up getting some toys. No, that was one homegirl. The other homegirl, she said that it worked, and then like they started working out, they started talking about it, and his thing was that she didn't initiate it, that he had to be the one to initiate, and he wanted her to take control sometimes. So they talked about it, and they got, you know what I mean? They got working on it. Because men are like that too. Sometimes men are fucking dumb. I would be too embarrassed and awkward. Now, one thing about me, I don't give a fuck. So what was I saying? Yes. A thing about some men is that they truly are fucking dumb and clueless. And they just don't think that sometimes they don't think you want it. Sometimes they don't want to bother you. And some men don't give a fuck, and they can't read the room, and they want it all the fucking time. But there is no in between where they know all the fucking time. You know what I mean? So sometimes women have to be the ones to initiate it. Blushing, laughing at me. Like, sometimes women have to be the one to be like, I want it now, I want it this way, do this, and be more vocal. Because one day, my bitch, I'm vocal. If it ain't hitting right in the moment, I'm move to the side. Or, hey, that's not where you should be right now. You need to be over here. Or do this or do that. Because one thing about me, bitch, if it ain't hitting right, why are you wasting my time? Don't waste my time. So, be more vocal. Some women have to just initiate more. And try that. Do your homework this weekend and let us know, besties. Try it. I'm weak in the knees. OMG, both happy, and yeah. But it's not like when I was single, girl, I had a colágeno, good looking, and detallista nice, and bomb tronquis nice size and everything. But I had a dip. He got too obsessed. Excuse me, thank you. And he got obsessed when you had a dip. Que te den cosquillas. Damn, all my shit falling. Ugh. Just kidding. I apologize. Thank you. Thank you for the blessings. I need a toy when I do it. Oh yeah, because like here's the thing. Every woman is different too. Some women can do just with like the in and outs. The regular in and outs, and it does it for them. But some people need they need to start fucking flicking the fucking frijol, you feel me? And if my frijol ain't been being flicked, bitch, nothing's gonna happen. I'm sorry to say, I'm a frijol type of bitch. And some bitches just, que se lo meten y ya tan. Not me. Not me. Flick that bitch. Flick it. lick it, and get it. Allegedly. Girl, I had one making me splash and I didn't even know I could. I'm telling you. Oh, colágeno is collagen, like a younger man. OMG, yes, I can't just with the internet. Yeah. I need me a little something extra. A little dash or something, you know what I mean? Wait, why do comments disappear, Bessie? Dominic's comment disappeared. She didn't say nada malo. What do you mean disappeared? I think as the live chat go, like, I don't know. Maybe you gotta click on it again? Some Bessies be deleting their shit, though. I catch on. I catch on to y'all. Some of y'all be saying some outlandish shit and y'all delete and dip. Put some fresh and cozy lotion on right after a shower. That always does it for me. IDK, what it is about that lotion. My husband loves it. Ooh. This is so embarrassing, but do any Bessies get dry down there when intimate? Yes, it has happened to me, and it fucking hurt, and I got turned off. It happened one time. I was with this dude, and everything was going good, and he started doing some weird shit. I'm gonna be honest. It wasn't Jacobo. It was another dude. He started just fucking, literally just fucking all up in my fucking ear, bitch. Like, he was like, I was like, ew. I remember just laying, I was like, what the fuck? Why is he in my fucking ear? Why is he in my fucking ear? Why is he, like, literally just trying to fucking in my ear? And I fucking went dry, bitch. Like, I couldn't focus on anything else but that he was fucking just sucking on my fucking ear. And it was a wet willy, bitch. And I was like, hell no. And then he's like, what happened? Bitch, you happened. You fucking happened. And I was like, it's because, and I was like, oh, nothing. And then he was like, no. Like, and he got mad. He was like, the moment's gone. And I was like, yeah, it is. He was like, well, try again later. Bitch, no, I'm leaving. The fuck? Try again later, my ass. It was a fucking wet willy. I was like, why are you doing this? I don't like that. That's disgusting. Do you ever get shy out of... Do y'all ever get shy out of nowhere? I start acting like, ew, Connie, stop it. I could see that, too. I could see Connie being like... She probably like covering her fucking... Stop. Oh my gosh, don't look at me. I bet that's Connie. So, because my man get mad if I start laughing during the D, because I think everything's a joke. What the fuck? Wet ears are the worst. That stanky breath. I can't concentrate. Nah. That's what I'm saying. In the mornings, Jacobo knows, do not come at me trying to kiss me and your breath stink. I had to borrow it because I was in, he had to wait in 3 months. Connie jail. Zombie corn. Connie, really? Connie at the end is, I know. I'm shyness or horror. There's no in between. That's true. There is no in between when it comes to that. You're absolutely right. Bestie, one time a guy spit in my... Ew! Bestie, I can't get down with that. You're a victim. You're a victim. That's not okay. That's not normal. I mean, that's not our normal. My normal. If anybody ever try to spit in my fucking mouth, bitch, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. I'm crying. That's a hate crime. I don't see how some women like that. That's so oh, sorry, hold on. Hold on. Wait, because I'm literally about to fucking gag. Hold on. I was thinking about it. Okay. I'm okay. That was bad, y'all. The morning ones I don't see in the movie. The thing is that, like, movies and novelas and all that normalize morning tronco, but it's not good. Morning tronco is the fucking worst. First of all, bitch, I gotta pee. Okay? Literally gagged on, never saw him again. Oh, in the morning, bitch, I gotta pee. Hey, compadre, I gotta pee in the morning. I got stank breath in the morning. Okay, I probably gotta let out a fucking pedo in the morning. And you're trying to touch me, bitch. I just woke up. Why are you touching me? Why are you breathing near me? Like, no, that's not normal. You don't just wake up and get tronco in the morning. Okay, unless it's giving doggy. It's giving we're not face to face. Then maybe. But I still gotta fucking pee. I gotta get up and go pee, babe. Sorry. No. Yeah, because we both musty in the morning is disgusting. After 5 a.m., it's no good. Before it still counts as night. Yeah, the ladito, the side on the side. Okay, I'll give you that. But nah, 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 nah. No, bestie. Scandalous story time about a psycho obsessed prima. So it all started when I was messing around with a side piece that had always been a little temptation because of history we had. What I started seeing back when we were in high school, bestie, during a break I had with an ex of mine. Meanwhile, this man, the side piece, had a white girlfriend. Bitch, anyways. So basically, because of that, my foul little reckless ass started sneaking around with the side, and it was honestly thrilling, which is why I sadly didn't think about his girlfriend, bestie. I know. I'm ashamed now looking back. So basically, we had that going on, but nobody knew. Well, unfortunately, I confided in one of my primas, and she told another prima that I hate and is a snake. This bitch from Mexico. So I know you know what type of bitch I was dealing with, bestie. Like, she was living in Mexico most of my life and came here when she was older. Anyways, the point is the bitch knew about me and this guy, right? So tell me why 2 years later, after you had what? She didn't even give us the full cheese man. Get your ass back in here. Ain't no way, bestie. Ain't no way you did that to us. There's literally no way bestie gave us half-ass cheese man. Where the don't ever do that. Don't ever. You'll never get the chance to treat me like I'm a piece of shit again. I'm telling you right now. I'm ending the live. Just kidding. That's not okay. Well, damn. I gotta move on to another one. There's nothing else. That's disrespectful. I'm gonna give you a chance, bestie. You got until the end of the live to fucking... Not to wait for part 2. It's... Alright. Bestie. This is a new one. Okay, we didn't finish the other one. Bestie, my sister-in-law is a mess. She always causes drama, but my husband has learned to ignore her. But I love hearing about her chisme. Same. She lives in Mexico, has 2 daughters by 2 different baby daddies. One baby daddy is in his 70s, and the other in his 20s. She's 19. Where have I heard this story before? It sounded a little too fucking... I heard some shit like this. She got a coworker of my husband to marry her. He's in his late 40s and is in love with her. So he goes all the time. I'm distracted. So he goes all the time to see her and her daughters in Mexico, getting her and her daughters papers too. I think she did some brujeria on this man because he earns good money as a travel worker, but he sends her his entire check every week. Meanwhile, he's been living in his car and taking weekly showers at a truck stop because he doesn't have money for daily showers or a place to stay. She even controls his drinking. He's not allowed to drink a beer unless she says it's okay, but she gets crazy drunk every week and spends all her money on her and all of her amantes. Bestie, I'm sorry, she's ugly. I don't know what brujeria she did, but it's strong. She's the talk of the pueblo for cheating and spending that man's money the way she does. But her husband is clueless because he doesn't speak Spanish and doesn't understand. She also doesn't speak English, so they communicate through Google Translate. Oh, and one time, one of her side pieces wanted to see her when her husband was in Mexico, so she started a fight where she accused him of touching her daughter. It was a lie, and he left. And as soon as she was done with her side piece, she said, "It was a misunderstanding, I'm sorry." And that man went crawling back to her. Where's the bestie who breaks legs? Because, yeah, you're an accomplice. Just kidding. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. It's giving 90 Day Fiance. And fuck. At 19, she's wilding like that. What the fuck? Pasa la pinche receta. Now we need Trish who has problems with her. What the fuck? I don't know about that. But you know what? Sometimes you don't know that man's life. We don't know this man's life. Deadass. Sometimes no te metes en pedos because you don't. Here's the thing. Never interfere with somebody's karma. We don't know who that man is. We don't know how he is. We don't know him. We don't know him from Adam. You feel me? I'm sorry to this man, but we don't know. We don't know how he was. We don't know what he was doing back in his younger days. He probably paying for something, and that's his business. So you know what? We're gonna mind our own, and we're gonna keep it moving. Thank you for the cheese and Bessie, because that was really good. That had me in, like, you know, I didn't know where this was going. So we appreciate the cheese man. We love that. But it's not our business. You know what I mean? But it is entertaining. Let us know what happens next, because now I'm intrigued. She got that good. Have they had relations? Jack the Reaper. Have they, like, you know what I mean? Has she gave up to Uzi? Because he's fucking... It's a long one, Bestie. Bestie, I have a confession scandal to say. So years ago, I met the love of my life. He later got arrested because he got charged with murder. But then the charges dropped and was charged with whatever they found in the trap house. Long story short, they gave him some years and we were on and off. Mind you, we were never serious before that. This was the man I wanted to grow old with. The man that knew all the worst things I have ever done and never judged me got on my ass. I later got with my husband. We were just dating, and guess what? Let's call him E. He decided to pop back into my life, LOL. Well, I made it clear we could only be friends. And when I said that, I meant that because he did things for me that made me give him my loyalty. Anyways, the following year, I got married to the guy I was dating. We had our first child. 2 years later, I was ready to divorce. More so because his family was so toxic and they even tried to get me deported. Anyways, that's another story for another time. Me and E reconnect. He's still in prison. We were serious this time because he was almost out. I was ready to buy my first home. And FYI, E's family is somewhat at our family gatherings during Christmas. So E got out and got deported and wanted me to move out there. And I just couldn't because my kids come first. And one, I would never take them away from their dad nor give them a different lifestyle than what they were used to. So he never came back. He found someone else out there and got married. And when the girl from yesterday said her story, I could relate 1,000% because his cousins are also watching your lives. Ah, hell! More family drama. Hold on, Bessie. I gotta blow my nose. Let me blow my nose, and then we'll continue. Give me a second. And don't listen unless you want to. Hold on, Bessie. If you heard me blowing my nose, you're going to jail. I just want to put that out there right now. What the fuck? My allergies are acting up. Put your hands behind your back now. Just kidding. Let me make sure que no tengo mocos. Hold on. Give me a second. I think we're good. Déjame acomodo mi asiento porque se puso bueno el pinche chisme. Okay. I'm back, besties. What's going on? Now one of my cousins are watching. Why everybody's family be watching? I'm scared. I'm gonna get caught up. Just kidding. Okay. So, when the girl from yesterday said her story, I could relate 100% because his cousins are also watching your lives. LOL. But anyways, I never got closure. I only found out he got married through his sister, and it hurt me so much. And to this day, I also think right person, wrong time. Me and my husband later fixed things in our marriage, but I feel like I settled for some things. I feel like I'm never going to have that family love from his side, and they will never appreciate me. But since I never got that closure, it's still in the back of my head. I will never contact him out of respect to him and his kids. But sometimes I wish he would call or message me to just get closure. I'm super open to my husband about him because I think in the back of his head, he knows he was the love of my life. And that also hurts that he might feel that way. But sometimes I feel like you have me and I'm there. I'm just not happy because I feel like I settled. Sometimes I just want to have a drunk night and cry it out. But I feel like my husband never wants me to get there. Bestie, you told your man this? I commend you on that because I feel like I couldn't do that. And closure is not real, bestie. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Closure is not a thing. It's just an excuse, honestly, to fucking relive and reconnect. That's all closure is, or like seeking closure. At the end of the day, I'm gonna be fucking real on this part. If that man, here's the thing, red flags all around, and I'm gonna tell you why red flags. Because right away got deported and wanted you to go out there with your kids. You know what I mean? It's a lot for you to tell me to just drop my life and like you said, your kids come first. He really just expect you to drop your life and go out there with him. Like, be fucking for real. How about you cross back? How about you come back? You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if he wanted to, he would. If he wanted to, he would. And that's the thing. Love has no borders. Not to get all, you know what I mean, romantical on y'all, but I feel for sure, like, if he really, really wanted you and he wanted to be with you and you going over there was not an option, you got here once, babe. How about let's figure it out? How about I go visit you? You know what I mean? Like, there's so many more options. You can do a long distance thing. I feel like both of you guys just didn't put in the work, and that's just you're just gonna have to live with that, babe. And don't be a person who thinks about the what ifs. Okay, think about the now. You have a good husband. You guys reconnected. Y'all figured it out. You got kids together. Think about the now, not the what ifs. Don't worry about what he doing. Don't worry about what he fucking doing with his baby kids. Fuck them kids. Just kidding. But yeah, you don't need closure, bestie. If he, and here's the thing too, if he wanted closure, he could have called you. He could have looked for you. And if y'all haven't reconnected in so many years, it's because honestly, you know, it's not meant to be. I mean, he wouldn't put you in a place to make you think to choose between him and your kids. Yeah, closure and excuse for other party to drag your feelings out. It's like, and in a sense, Bessie, you know it ain't right. You know it ain't right because if you really wanted closure, you could have called him. You could have got his number, and you could have talked to him already. But deep down, you know it ain't the thing. It ain't the thing to do. But I'm sorry you feel that way. But it's not fair to you, and it's not fair to your husband. You know what I mean? You gotta let it go. You don't think about the what ifs. Think about the beautiful babies that you got now with your man, and keep it pushing. If it's meant to be, you'll find a way to make it work. That's true too. And yeah, he's the one that got away. Yeah, exactly. He's the one that got away, and that's where you gotta leave it at. It is what it is. And at the end of the day, what's meant to be will be. You just have to move on. You can't be thinking. You can't. And honestly, it's holding you back. It's holding you back from what's going on now. You're supposed to be present in the moment now with your family, and stuff like that will hold you back. And it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, when reality hits and you do try to get closure, you might hear something you don't want to fucking hear. I'm being honest. You might hear something that you don't want to hear. This is the first live I'm watching and you are speaking truth. I ain't lied yet. Just redirect your thoughts. Just think about it, bestie. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to your man. It's not fair to anybody. Thank you, bestie. I had to get it off me. You're welcome, bestie. And it's fine. I feel like everybody has that one person that got away. Not me, though. You know what I mean? I don't think like that. And honestly, not to hype y'all up, but like, do y'all know that y'all are somebody's... Like when somebody's talking about you and it's like he's the one who got away or she's the one who got away. And if that doesn't fucking make your ussy throb, bitch, I don't know what does. Imagine a bitch you don't even know is traumatized because you were the one that got away. You know what I mean? So, all right. Oh, the other bestie. Yes, she has given up the ussy and not shy about it either. She'll brag about it too. He ended up asking my husband one time, we went for a visit, if he can get Viagra at the pharmacies in Mexico. Ya no se le para. Si apenas tiene 40 años. He's stressed the fuck out. He's stressed out, babe. Either he's stressed out or he can't handle her because she's too much. Wow. I'm living for the long ones, y'all. Y'all wildin'. Okay. So this is a scandalous confession. I was 13 at the time when I started to date a 22-year-old guy. He was my first love, partner, and everything. But here goes the most scandalous thing. He rented a room at my parents' house. We dated for 2.5 years. I think it stopped at 15 because a family member found out and kicked him out of my parents' house. He was so mad, but he talked to me and told me that what he did was grooming and how could he morder la mano que le dio de comer metiéndose con su hija. No one found out, only that family member. But he kept it on the low because he said at the end of the day he didn't want my parents to going crazy on me. He wanted to tell them, but I begged him not to because I was scared. But he kicked his ass later, LOL. Oh, he kicked his ass later on, LOL. My parents never understood why he left out of nowhere. Till this day, they still don't know. Next thing we know, he left to Mexico. Fast forward to the day he called my parents that he's here in the U.S. and si mis papás lo dejaban quedarse un poco en su casa while he gets a better place. I immediately told my parents que no, and I don't know how he had the audacity to still ask my parents. Me lo encontraba en Mexico y siempre me hablaba, but I would ignore him and run. LOL, mind you, he's married with kids. I also had a little thing with his nephew a few years back, but I didn't know he was his nephew. Hasta que me lo encontré en un baile, and this guy was like, hola tío, and I turned and miré que era ese güey. That night, he got so drunk and he found my number and told me how he still loved me, that I will always be his, and the love of his life, etc. There's so much more to the story, but a big advice to the parents, don't let people live in your house. My parents were so strict with me y me cuidaba mucho, nunca me dejaba ir somewhere else or stay at home alone, but mira lo que pasó. I am 30 now. Mind you, this guy manipuló mucho. I loved him so much. Well, at least that's what I thought, LOL. I didn't want to do the deed, but after a few months in, I still remember I was so stupid. He played the card, if you love me, te vas a entregar a mí porque nos amamos. Lord, how did I believe that Rosa de Guadalupe line? I wonder if La Rosa de Guadalupe didn't exist back then porque I could have known not to give my cookie to this guy. Hey, we all make mistakes, okay? I was that young dumb bitch too, and we all make mistakes. That is grooming, so he needs to get checked out. My mother-in-law makes her son-in-law buy her Viagra so my father-in-law and her can have, you know, whenever we're all in Mexico. Stop it. Salud. 13 and 22. Se pierde el Jacobo. Es que ando trabajando. I once dated a guy, he looked like an ex. That's fucking crazy. It always be those men too talking about you're the love of my life and I'll never, it is Mia. Ew, I can't. Okay, I think guys think, no offense, compa, if you told my comadre this, okay? Allie, we'll talk about it, just kidding. When men fucking tell women, eres mía, I cannot. Like, to me, it's the most cringiest thing. Bitch, no, I'm not. Yo soy del pueblo y para el pinche pueblo. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't ever fucking say I'm yours, bitch. Don't ever come at me like that. I can't stand it. I've always heard it in a manipulative fucking form. It's never, ever genuine. Like, oh, bitch, you're mine. Like, okay, no, I'm not. I could be Malumas. Okay, chill the fuck out. Yeah, I'm for the fucking streets. You don't know me. You don't know anything about me. So don't, and it's bold of you that you're in me right now telling me I'm yours. No, I don't need that. And I don't know if that's toxic. I don't know if that's not normal to me, but I don't like it. I've never liked that from anybody. Anybody to tell me, eres mía. No, I'm not. Who? No manches que pedo. Who? Me? Not this bitch. You got me confused with some other bitch. Not this bitch. No manches que pedo, puro work. Yeah, puro pinche trabajar. Es que los viles. It's giving Mr. No, don't ever come at me like that. And I've had it, and I'm like, it's the biggest turn off for me. I don't want to hear that. Maybe in Spanish, I don't like it. Maybe in English, you told me, bitch, you're mine. No, I don't know. I just don't want to be owned. You know what I mean? I don't want to be owned. I'm not a fucking product. I'm not a fucking... You can't own me, bitch. I'm free. I'm living my best free life. Even though I'm married. Don't come at me like that. Don't ever disrespect me like that. Just kidding. Okay. Moving on. So I'm currently fixing my man's papers. We still don't have a date for him to get it. Yet it's been since 2020. Anyways, I know for a fact if they send him to Mexico for over a year, I'm cheating. Because I know damn well them hoes in Mexico are going to try and get with my man. So mejor yo que él. Anyways, that's my confession. As you should. As you fucking should. As you fucking should. I agree with you wholeheartedly, bestie, because the fuck? I'm not waiting. I ain't one of these little bitches to be waiting. Yeah. I'm not gonna wait. Sorry. My confession is I'm saving money and working to leave my husband. I'm over him and got to a point I hate him and the same boring routines as a wife with no help. Of course, there's more to why I want to leave him, LOL. And do it, bestie. We support it. We support it. Do what you gotta do. Straight to the nitty gritty. Besties, I'm getting ready to go to the party. Mood. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta... Exactly. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. That's my husband. He didn't come home Thursday and yesterday, sleeping all day, and today he's not home and phone off. Going to meet the ex in a few. Después les digo. Tronco only 5 times this year. That was the first confession we did. She said, Bessie said, was that advice for me? Because I didn't hear it. Bessie said she didn't give a fuck about our advice. Bestie said, I have his competition on the phone. Bestie said, es mejor pedir perdón que pinche permiso a la verga. And she's gone. Well, you know what, Bestie? I appreciate that. You're so real for that. But, like, we literally wasted our time. That was the first confession I fucking said in this live. And we were telling her, don't do it, Bestie. It's not worth it. The grass ain't greener on the other side. She said, I don't care. Esos consejos, métenselos por ya sabes dónde. Understood. I apologize. Not me trying to be helpful. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. At this point, it don't matter. PSA, I put my ex-cuñis onto your lives, and after me and her brother split up, she cut me off. Chinga tu madre, titi pelona. Love you, best. Oh! Bestie, don't make me do that. Why did you... Stop. At this point, I think y'all should have a family gathering and, like, everybody just watch my live together. Because it's giving... Why are y'all not watching my shit together at this fucking point? Well, damn. This is the third family. I'm breaking up families, y'all. Call me homewrecker. I'm breaking up fucking families. If watching this was for you, ex-sister-in-law. At this point, I think we're all related. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm breaking up families. My husband's looking at me crazy because I busted out loud. Yeah, I'm breaking up family. I'm breaking up homes, bitch. I don't mean to do that. I apologize. How about y'all bond over our confessions? You know what I mean? Make love, not war. De un solo reconciliaron y una carnita. Yeah, I'm saying, una pinche carnita asada y, and y'all play my lives back to back to back to back. You feel me? All right. Bestie, I have a confession. Dite pelón. I'm the messenger. My husband and I have always had a very off relationship. We decided to make it official 7 years ago in June 2016. But in December 2015, I was talking to another guy. Let's call him H. Well, I started talking with my now husband. While talking to H, I decided to break up with H because I found out he was talking to another girl. But then I found out she was some crazy obsessed girl who pretended to be his baby mama y que había perdido el bebé. Well, fast forward last year, my husband and I were having some hard times. And that guy H found me on Facebook. He wanted to get with me, bestie. He didn't care that I was married with babies. He said he always thought about me and missed me but could never find me. Well, I was talking to him for like 3 months behind my husband's back. He never found out that man doesn't care about me or what I do. I felt so loved and wanted for the first time in years. All was well until I found out he was married. He wanted to meet up, but I was such a ussy. I was so scared, so I never did. He still tries to talk to me and call me a escondidas, pero está tratando de arreglar sus papeles. La mujer le está arreglando. And I told him I don't mess with married men, and so he was so sad and begged me to wait for him. So I'll get back to you in a year a ver qué pasa, because I'm tired of this narcissist of a husband. I have que no me pone atención. I'm ready to be loved. Sea como sea, I have dreams of this man haciéndome el amor. I could not get him out of my mind for a while. So we'll see. She don't want advice either. So let's not even waste our fucking time. She said, I'll see you in a year. She said, in a year, I'll give y'all an update. Stay tuned for part 2. Because Bestie said, don't worry about me, I'm good. Bestie said, I'm fucking good, and I'm good. La H sabe que pedo. Go try out the D, Bestie. I bet if it lives up to your dream. Dang, at this point, I don't want to get married. She gave herself a deadline 1 year. Hey, she's setting boundaries. And that's what matters. Oh, we got the part 2 finally. Okay. What was the story? I forgot. Oh, yeah. So, her cousin from Mexico found out about her being a side piece to this dude. Anyways, the point is, the bitch knew about me and this guy, right? So tell me why 2 years later, after I had already stopped seeing this man and happily in a new relationship, this bitch starts dating that ex-side piece man. But the thing is, she was basically in the same situation I used to be in, where he didn't really take her serious or give her a title, but the difference was this man was now single. Anyways, I found out because the whole fam had spread the chisme, because at this point, the cousin I told had caught everyone up on this whole situation. Anyways, I find it weird and fucked up on the snake-ass prima's part. Not because I cared about the side piece anymore or because I wanted to be in her place, but because the bitch always knew about our situation and about the feelings I felt during it. Well, a year passes and this bitch still isn't publicly acknowledged. Well, Hope Girl at that point is obsessed with me and for some reason hates me, yet talked about me years later. Well, Bestie, this year that psycho bitch made a fake Facebook about our family secrets. The bitch legit named it that. Anyways, so she literally proceeded to add so many people we knew and just expose everyone's secrets, including mine with that ex-side piece. And girl, tell me why this hoe had the audacity to say that I was begging for a man that had a girlfriend. The way I wanted to punch and jump her ass at the moment and still to this day. And do it. Wow. Bestie, that's some diabolical shit. Like, what? You're telling me she just went and outed everybody? What a fucking biatch. Y'all need to, the whole family got a jumper at this point. The whole family. Because there's no way. Ain't no way. Do it. Can you add? Can we get added to the group? I promise I'll go defend you, Bestie. I'm like, it wasn't even fucking like that. You're lying. You're lying. It wasn't even like that. She didn't know. Even though you know, I'm like, she didn't know. I'm like, you're lying. There's no way, Bestie. There's no way y'all let her get away with that shit. Yeah, post the fit. We'll report it. Oh, yeah, we got your back. We'll all go comment. And we're gonna bet that never happened. Quit lying on my bestie's fucking name. That never fucking happened. I got your back, Bestie. Just let us know. We ride at dawn. You feel me? Damn. Hi, Bestie. Happy Saturday. So last summer, I went out with my girls, ended up having a girls' night. We ended up at a bar where I ended up bumping into a high school friend's husband. He was there with his guy friends and not with her. He ended up buying me a drink. We did chit-chat, mostly me asking about my friend, Mind you, it had been about 8 years since I've spoken to her. We kind of lost contact. I ended up giving him my number and told him to have her call me. I know now that it was a stupid move, but at the moment I didn't think anything of it. We ended up leaving the bar before he did, and about 2 hours later, my phone kept blowing up. I was drinking, so I didn't pick it up. I didn't recognize the number, and I didn't remember I had given it to him. He kept blowing up my phone and leaving voicemails telling me to pick up to tell him where I was and that if we could meet up. And again, I was not expecting that, and I ended up blocking him, but he still calls. He recently left a voice message asking me to let him hit. Like, what the fuck? I don't know what to do at this point. I kind of want to tell his wife now that I found her on IG, but I feel like she's going to get mad at me. And no, I didn't have contact with this girl before because she didn't have IG and I don't have Facebook. And our phone numbers changed throughout the years. Don't say nothing, Bessie. Just mind your business. They're gonna use you as he's gonna use you as a scapegoat. She's gonna use it, and then word's gonna get around that you're a fucking husband stealing person. So don't do it. Mind your business. As long as you're not engaging, as long as you're not answering the fucking phone calls or the messages, you're good. You're good. Innocent until proven guilty. You feel me? Just block it, erase it, and I don't know. I don't know who this number is. Couldn't be me, bitch. I don't know. I don't remember. Aw, shit. Trish, come get your husband. Trish's husband is in here, y'all. Let's get a load of this shit. Confession time. Trish's husband here. My parents had a landscaping company and would take us every now and then to go with them to help when we were kids. This was towards the end of the job. My dad had finished blowing all the leaves into a huge pile in the backyard and was packing up all the machines in his trailer. While he was doing that, I obviously got the certain urge to poop. Obviously, there was no toilet. So I went into the highest part of the pile of leaves and took the fattest, hardest... fattest, hardest, biggest poop for a 9-year-old or 10-year-old. I don't remember. I heard all the leaves crunching from how massive the poop was. Then I just pulled my shorts up and I ran out of there. After a while, I remember my dad putting these black bags full of leaves on the curb and we took off. I don't know if he smelled it or not, but sorry to the grandma whose yard they were cutting. We're silent, Trish, because we don't know what to do. We don't know what to do with your husband. Yeah, he's... We're gonna have just a shit story. We're gonna do a live. We're gonna talk about the worst possible passing a brick moment, and he'll have the floor. We'll give him the fucking floor to just let us know, cause I got some stories. We're gonna one up each other, me and Trisha's husband. Yeah, let's see who's passed the fucking biggest brick at this point. Oh my god. I want Trisha's husband double check and make sure a rat wasn't hiding in them bushes. No, the part that gets to me is how he's so detailed. He's like the hardest, fattest, like, and that the leaves were crunching. I'm done. Oh, this is the bestie about the niece and nephew. Bestie, my parents have been married since forever. They have been so toxic. I put the blame on both of them now. I used to defend my mom, but now I see she is just an enabler. She has let that man get away with everything. I understand I am a damaged daughter. It's been so hard to accept myself, but here we are. My father has kids scattered in Mexico. We do not know them. He is still starting shit with my mom after like 2 strokes later and open heart surgery. This man has caused so much damage to my sisters and my brother. He was there but never ever bonded with us. It's sadness. I am now healing through seeing my husband be the best father for my baby kids. If I was my mom, I would have called APS on his ass a long time ago and have his ass sent to the nursing home. But God will take care of him. I feel bad for my mom, but she wanted to be with him. All I can do is pray for them. What advice do you have for me? That, bestie, just pray for them. Keep your distance. You don't have to be around toxic family. I feel like you've already been through enough with your niece and nephew fucking doing some wild shit. You know what I mean? Just keep your distance and focus. This is the thing. You got to focus on the family that you make. It's not always going to be about the family you come from, but the family you create. You got a good husband. You got some amazing baby kids. Keep it that way. Focus on them. When you have time, see your mom, see your dad, see your brothers and sisters, but keep them at a fucking distance. And worry about you and yours. Because that's all you can do, babe. That's literally all you can do. Trish's husband contributed to her murder. He said, one Cool Mary for sure with all them details. I'm looking for munchies. All right. Confession, bestie. I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer last year. They say there is 7% chance of 5-year survival. Even though I know most of my family won't support me, I am considering assisted suicide when it gets bad. I don't want to suffer. I don't know how to tell them or talk about it, especially to my very Catholic mom. It's a sin. Oh, bestie, I'm so sorry. Oh, you're gonna make me cry. I'm very, very sorry that you're going through this and you feel like your family's not gonna support you, or support your decision. And at the end of the day, it's your choice. There's nothing that anybody can say to, or no, honestly, there's nothing that somebody can say to, like, there's nobody can tell you how to live your life. You know what I mean? I can't sit here and tell you don't do it, do it. At the end of the day, a lot of people cannot relate to what you're going through. Only you know how you feel. Only you know the pain that you're going through. Only you know how your day-to-day is. So if that's what you want, as a friend and as a mother, I'm not a mom, but as a friend and as a sibling or a family member or anybody in your life, they should support that. If my friend came to me like this and they told me this is what I want, I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what you're feeling. All I can do is respect your decision and, you know what I mean, and support you through it. And I'm so sorry, bestie. I'm so sorry. I'm going to be praying for you because miracles happen every day. I pray that you get as many years as you can with your family and your friends, and I pray that it doesn't even come to that. You know what I mean? I'm so sorry. And at the end of the day, what's best for you is what's best for you. And it might be hard for some people to understand, but don't let anybody wing you away from your decision. If that's what you want, then that's what you want. And you can tell your mom or whoever doesn't really agree, just be like, hey, I'm this is a courtesy. I'm letting you know this is what I want. I'm not asking you for your opinion. I'm not asking you to help me change my mind. I'm just letting you know. So when the time comes, you've had time to process and be okay with it, because once you decide something like that, that's your business. That's what you want. That's your decision. And I'm so sorry, bestie. I'm so very sorry. And I can't say why I mean, it's just very unfortunate to hear something like this, because you know what I mean. But I'm gonna be praying for you, because when it comes to cancer and other health problems, doctors do their very best, you know what I mean, to keep you alive and to keep you as comfortable and pain-free as they can. But depending, and if you don't believe in God, or, because you said that your mom is Catholic, or whatever your belief system is, I have my beliefs, you know what I mean? And I am choosing to send you good vibes and pray for you because I believe in miracles. And at the end of the day, a doctor's only gonna take you so far. If you have faith, you know what I mean? It takes a lot. It's not just about doctors, it's not just about medicine, it's also about faith and you know what I mean, mental health, and just having people support you. So I'll be praying for you, bestie. I'm very, very sorry. Thank you for being here. I hope that these lives, help you a little bit and distract you a little bit from what you're going through. But I'll be praying for you, and I hope that you feel no pain, and miracles happen. You never know. You never know. If you still have faith, bestie, if you still you know what I mean, are in your religion, don't give up. Don't give up yet, and just have faith. We have faith for you too. I'm so sorry, bestie. All right. I know. This is the thing with all of this in social media. You meet a lot of people along the way. And oh, I don't. It's just, it makes me sad that people have to go through stuff like that. And you know, you just that's what I'm saying. You just never know what a person is going through. And I'm really sad to hear that for you, bestie. And I'm sad that, like, you know, you even have to make decisions like this, and this is what you're worrying about. You shouldn't have to worry about stuff like this. Nobody should. I'm so sorry. Ooh, all right. Somebody sent me a funny one. It's rough, y'all. It's rough out here. You just don't know what people are going through. I might need a shot. I might need one. Okay. First off, I just started my period, but I need input on the situation. My friends have a daughter who's 16. Let me just say the girl is amazing. She has a boyfriend who just graduated high school and left for the military. The mom wants to fly her out to the boot camp graduation. Dad doesn't agree. Neither do I, if I'm being honest. Not only does the mom not have the money, which would be like $3,000 to do it, so they're doing a GoFundMe and stuff. To me, I find it inappropriate. I feel like the girl is too young to go and show this kind of support for a high school graduation. I feel like it gives her pressure to make this relationship work. They've already broke up once before, and IDK, I just find it inappropriate. For reference, the dad and my husband are military. The parents met in high school, got married, and left for the military. And if I'm being honest, they are the couple that you know are only together because of their kids. I feel like the mom is basically marrying her off, and in my mind, the daughter has so much opportunity and she doesn't see it. I also don't agree because my brother is also military and he had his situation happen. We didn't like the girl. We knew the mom was hell bent on marrying her off to my brother. She said so. And my brother thought we were talking shit just because. So he married her behind our back, lasted less than 6 months, and homegirl cheated on him and posted over social media. He didn't tell me till a year later when his divorce was final. I agree, but you know what I mean? At the end of the day, shit, it's not your business, bestie. I'm sorry. But like, the dad gotta put his foot down. Daddy, he gotta put his foot down. He gotta tell her, bitch, you're not going. And I also think it's inappropriate just because at places like that, so much shit be happening. At them camps and shit. What the fuck you mean you're going to one of those graduations? Bitch, it's giving gang gang, gang gang, bang bang. You feel me? The motherfuckers are crazy. She's too young to be going to shit like that. That's how, in those environments, bitch. But at the end of the day, you can only you know, give advice to a certain extent because people don't want to fucking take it. So yeah, she shouldn't go, but it's up to her parents. The dad needs to put his foot down. And starting to go fund me for some shit like that is crazy. Sorry. The fuck? Yeah. Yeah, basically sending her to the fucking wolves. Yeah, that's a no-no. All right. Bessie, I'm taking a trip to Maui with a guy I met on Tinder later this month. Never met him in person, but we FaceTime and call each other regularly. Am I crazy, LOL, or should I be worried I'll end up on an episode of Dateline? He even sent me a picture of his driver's license por si las dudas. Let me think about it. I think Maui's realistic, though. Wait, where's Maui? Is that Hawaii? Or am I tripping? Where's Maui? Let me find it on the map before I give my... How do you spell Maui? Yeah, she said she FaceTimes with him. Where is it? How do you spell this shit? Mau? Where's Maui at? Hawaii. It's in Hawaii, right? Hawaii's not bad. I don't, or the way they be fucking trying to fucking, the Hawaiians, bitch, chill the fuck out. Okay? I'm gonna tell you right now, chill the fuck out because I can't stand when they be like, Hawaii. Bitch, do I look Samoan to you? Wait, is that even over? I don't know. Do I look, okay? Do I give those fucking vibes? I'm saying Hawaii, bitch. Don't Hawaii me before I fucking punch you in your throat. Just kidding. I don't think Maui's scary, but I would definitely like share my location, let everybody know where the fuck you're going, and as soon as you get there, take a fucking picture with him and send it to the, you know what I mean? Like, let him know, bitch, I'm taking precautions. And if he gets upset, that's a red flag. That's a fucking red flag. But if he's okay with it, you know what I mean? Yeah, an islander, bitch. You sound cool saying it like that though, bestie. I hate them. There's that one white dude who moved to fucking Hawaii and fucking, I don't know whether he's like, when you're in I can't even do it anymore. Stop. I'm already getting mad. If you're FaceTiming him and stuff, like just don't ignore the red flags. If there are red flags, definitely check them out. You know what I mean? But I feel like in Maui, like, or how the fuck you say it, I don't think there cause shit could go down there. You feel me? Yeah, check in with us after the vacay. That's a pronunciation. It's like getting mad when people mispronounce Spanish words. But I don't. That's the thing, y'all. I'm not that person. That's probably why I don't give a fuck. Because I'm not that person. Like, y'all were fucking, when I was saying about what was it? When I was saying Tenoch. I was saying Tenoch Huerta. Y'all are like, Tenoch? Tenoch? Leave me alone. And I accepted it. I was like, okay, whatever. But like, I don't correct people. Because I don't care. You know what I mean? Hawaii. I don't care. Like, if I see a bitch saying, oh, I want a fucking a quesadilla or a taco, I'm not like, bitch, say taco. Like, I don't give a fuck. It's the thought that counts. At least they're trying. You know what I mean? You guys getting Panoche? Maui, demigod of the wind and sea. I don't care. But, you know, and then I don't see it either. Because bitches want to come from me and be like, you got that Texas accent. What accent? Y'all are coming for me when I was saying Calpac. And y'all are like, Calpac? Calpac. It's giving pecan or pecan. I don't care as long as I understand you. You can tell me I want a piece of pecan pie, and I know what you're talking about. Or you can tell me I want a piece of pecan pie, and I know what you're talking about. I'm not gonna get into the details. If you're a person that fixates on pronunciation, then yeah, that's gonna bother you. Me, never given a fuck. Never have, never will. I can't even really say Cuauhtemoc. Barely. You know what I mean? Maybe it's a no sabo in me, but that's never bothered me. But if that bothers you, then I apologize. I'll say it, but you gotta let me know. Send me your credentials that you're an islander, and then I'll say Hawaii. Bestie, say oil. Oil. You know what I mean? Let me know though. Send me the credentials that you're an islander, and yeah, I'll pronounce it right for you. Meanwhile, no, because one thing about me, I'm gonna say y'all. I'm a y'all to motherfucking death. Okay? Tomato. Say crayons. Crayons. Y'all say soda or pop? We say cart. I don't think we say soda. I think we say soda. Or we'll say just a Coke. Give me a Coke. The thing here with, I think, Texans is that they don't specify. They don't specify what kind of Coke. They'll just say, like, give me a Coke. Or give me a soda. But they don't say, give me a Big Red, give me a Dr. Pepper, give me, you know what I mean? Yeah, they'll just be like, I want a Coke. And Coke could be anything. Coke could be a fucking Sprite, a Dr. Pepper, a Pepsi. You just don't know. You just gotta know the person. Texans say crayons like crowns. Yeah, crowns. A friend who says it for a year came back with a heavy accent. Oh, she fake. You can't get that in a year. Rural. Get out. Get out. Who was that? Get out. Rural. I sound like fucking Scooby-Doo Beach. Rural. It's a rule. Why y'all making fun? Yeah, why y'all calling for Texas, bitch? What the fuck? I'm getting flashbacks. Look, if you say pop, I just feel like you were born in the fucking 50s or 60s. Don't come at me talking about I want to pop. Say scroll. Scroll? It's definitely rural, right? Rural. I don't care. No, but yeah, I don't really care about pronunciation. You know what I mean? But I've been corrected. The way I can't say jewelry and cinnamon. What's another one? What? I'm trying because there was this one thing I seen on TikTok about Texas accents and like what we be saying and shit. And it's like we like I feel like we say I. We say I for a lot of shit, or we'll be like what was the other thing? I need to fucking find the video, but I was like, no, for real, for real, for real. Pop is a northern language or sepa. How do people say howdy? No, chesco. Yeah, yeah. What part of Mexico says chesco though? Some white folks say howdy. Yay. Ruru. No. So it's you if you go into the Cracker Barrel, yeah, you gonna get a howdy. I'm like howdy. I'm like howdy. Do y'all know about the peanuts and Pepsi? I've heard it's a thing in Texas. Yeah. So you get peanuts or cashews and you put it in Dr. Pepper or Coke or Pepsi and it tastes really fucking good. I noticed that people pronounce Oregon differently. Oregon? DF. It's not DF anymore, bestie. It's Ciudad de Mexico. Right? It used to be DF. I'm trying to think of the fucking words. Oh, all of them. All them. Aluminum. Aluminum foil. Like, there's some shit where we just fucking, we put the words together and just. Todo pensó en Obregón. En las. Yeah, aluminum foil. Aluminum is aluminum foil. I'm fucking dead. Okay, what is this? Okay. Say wash. Oh, not y'all making me say shit. How dare y'all? I see you in Mexico too with the peanuts and the Coke. I can't say Fort Worth. I sound like Scoopy. Or in Louisiana, they say, but well, there's some places here in Texas where I don't know. Like in the Panhandle, I can't tell you what's up there. I can't pronounce it. You know what I mean? In the Panhandle, you got some weird ass fucking names when you're going into Oklahoma. And then you got places like Abilene, Roscoe, Sweetwater, Lubbock. You feel me? You got like Luling and fucking, yeah. Or pues ya no sé nada. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the Panhandle. There's places where I couldn't tell you. Couldn't fucking tell you. I'll tell you one thing though. I'll tell you this. Nothing beats a fucking New York accent. It's the fucking funniest shit I've ever fucking heard. Okay? Not that I'm making fun of New Yorkers, but when I say it's the funniest shit, it's not the accent, it's the words. It's the fucking word. Kim Kardashian. I can't do it. Kim Kardashian. Hodessa. Yeah. It'd be that shit. It's not the accent. It's the words that I'm like, nothing beats a Michaela accent. I just realized, okay, not to fucking like divert, right? Not to fucking divert, but I just fucking realized that like you have the New Jersey Italians and I guess like the New York Italians. They're not even real Italians, apparently. I didn't know that. And so I saw this thing where it's like, it's a podcast about Italians, and like all the comments are like, not one Italian has been on the show. And they just be fucking talking weird, and they just be like, it was when they were ordering like cold cuts, and they were like, well, how do you order when you go to the deli? And he's like, give me a pound, I don't know what, and bruschetta, I don't know what. And if I didn't know any better, bitch, I thought that was an Italian. Because that's what I think, you know, watching, you know, the Real Housewives of New Jersey type of shit. I thought that was Italian. But apparently I'm wrong. Apparently that's not real. I was shooketh. Bessie Jersey was covered this. Vinny was the only Italian. Snooki is adopted from, yeah, she's Chilean. And I didn't know that. And I was like, I could have sworn this is what the Italians were like, bitch. It was giving mob mentality. And I was just like, oh, I apologize for everything. Yeah, authentic Italians aren't even like that. I was shook it. I was like, and you can't tell me what an authentic Mexican is because there really isn't anything. Like Mexico is so fucking big, and like there's so many different states in Mexico that it's like you don't know what you're gonna get. You know what I mean? You don't know what you're gonna get. When you go a little south, you're gonna get these fucking weird ass. Just kidding. When you go to Mexico City, you're gonna get two types of people. You're gonna get the chilangos, los que son de barrio, that they're fucking hustling every day, and then you're gonna get the snobs in Mexico City, the rich people, the whitexicans. So you just don't know what you're gonna get. You just don't know. Just tread lightly. There's no way. And you got the heavy accents from fucking Sinaloa where they be talking about plebes esto y que plebes el otro, and then you know what I mean. You don't know. And then you got the fucking the dialectos. They have dialects. Like you just don't know. Yeah. That's how I feel about Texas. No, Texas is all over the place. You can tell who be living by the border because you got the fucking 956 fools, okay? You got the valley people. Those motherfuckers, I'm telling you, those motherfuckers are not real. Just kidding. They're very real. Then you got like Central, you got the Austinites. Well, you don't know what the fuck's going on over here. And you got the Panhandle. And then you got the East and the West. It's just too much. Dialects dying out too. Does California have an accent? I don't know. And then you got regios. Literally, los pinches regios. I always wanted to be a 956 girly. That's what I'm saying. Where's Dawn? He just messaged me right now. He's like, "What you trying to eat?" I think he's almost here, or he's coming. Which I already ate. So I'm like, get yourself something. Okay. Last confession, besties, and I gotta get off here. It's been too long. It's been too much. My ass hurts. My cheeks are glued to this fucking thing. And if I'm being honest, Nahuatl, I've always wanted to learn a dialecto. But I think, to be honest, I don't know where the word is. I feel like Oaxaca, there's a lot of dialectos in Oaxaca. I don't know if Veracruz has any. Where else? It's more south. It's more south. No creo que sea tanto como en el centro de México. It's more south que hay dialectos. Well, I think I kind of think of Huasteco. Accent, not accident. Okay, Arturo, you need to give us a fucking lesson then. You new chair, bestie. I have a bunch of shit on my other one. That's why Valley girls still talk different. Yeah. Valley girls, them bitches, they scare me. I'm gonna be honest. I need a Valley girl to be my friend. I need you to defend me. I need you to be, I just need you to be there for me. Because you bitches scare me. They're down for whatever. I feel like Valley girls, 956 bitches, y'all are the ones biting y'all's nails off to fight. And I need a down ass bitch like that. Because I'm not doing that. I'll tussle to a certain extent. These bitches get down. You feel me? These bitches get down. And I respect that. They seen a thing or two. Allstate. Is it Allstate? We know a thing or two. Because we've seen it. No, it's the Farmers one. No, Valley girls. No. Here's another thing. When it comes to Valley girls, they're beautiful. And second of all, the talent. A lot of singers come out of the fucking Valley. Them bitches can fucking sing. There's a lot of hidden talents there. I'm gonna need somebody to get down there. Put them in the fucking studio. It's giving the next Selena coming out of the Valley. I guarantee you. There's no way that she's not. She's there. The hidden gem is in the fucking Valley. If you're looking for talent, go there. Vecina with Cheeto fingernails. As you should. Hello, I wish I knew all of them. I'm done. All right, confession, bestie. It's been weighing heavy on me these past years, but here it goes. When I was 16, I had relations with my then boyfriend who was 19. We got into a fight and stopped talking for a bit. To get back at him, I befriended his younger brother, which was my age, and slept with him. His younger brother fell in love with me, but I broke it off. My boyfriend then came back to me asking for forgiveness, and I forgave him. At a family cookout, the younger brother saw me with his older brother, and they argued and got into a fight. Because of me, they had family issues for a while. I still to this day can't go by that part of town 20 years later, bestie. She split. Y'all splitting up families. Y'all are splitting up families. Y'all cannot be doing this. Oh, we got one more. Oh, que la fregada. Me va a decir que él vivió en el valle unos años y había mucha gente racista y que no había muchos trabajos. It's given the Salvatore. Besties, y'all breaking up fucking families. Don't do that. Nah, because Trisha's husband reminded me of a shit story. I was on a low-carb diet for months. Oh, y'all get ready for this one. I already know it's going to be bad. I was on a low-carb diet for months. One time, and my coworkers invited me to Chili's. My coworkers told me I should have my first cheat meal. I ordered I don't know what that is, with fries and a drink. We kept drinking, and we all decided to leave before it got too late. I gave one of my coworkers a ride back home. We were in the car for a minute because homegirl kept talking, and I was just like, I want to go home. Suddenly, an eye twitch. I got the fucking urge to use the restroom because I got a major torzón. I went into the restroom and exploded, bitch. I started the shower and the faucet because your girl needed some noise to cover up my huge ass short sounds. I opened the little window above the toilet and sprayed some toilet cleaner. And when it came out, my friend and her siblings were all in the living room next to the restroom and they were all staring at me. My friend then says, OMG girl, are you okay? Sounded like you were dying. The way I left her house and ain't ever want to see her again. Wait, you were at her house? Later that night, my ex wanted to see me and do the delicioso, and I explained the situation to him because we were very open and comfortable with each other. And he was laughing and still wanted to see me. We met up and we just talked, and he wanted to clap, and I said, absolutely not. He said, just use some baby wipes, and I said, no, I need a shower. Oh, she ordered a burger. Wow. Wow. Bestie, don't... Rule number one... You should have just shit yourself in your car. Don't ever shit in somebody's house like that. That's disrespectful, bestie. I'm keeping it real with you. You should have taken the L and you should have just shit in your car. There's no way that you went to homie's house and did that to her. You violated her toilet. For what? For what? Yeah, bestie. I don't know what to say on that one. I feel like that was a no-go. It was a time to shit your pants. You should have just shit your pants, got home, showered. That's what should have been done. You know what I mean? But I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you survived that. Surviving chorro. That's going to be the next live. Surviving chorro. And we're going to tell our chorro stories. The friend asking if she's okay. I bet she came out red. I bet she came out sweating. Because those shits are no joke. Now, what if she didn't have leather seats? That's also true. You're right. No, it already happened, bestie. She did what she had to do. She did what was best for her in the moment. I respect it. But next time, don't do that. No, just kidding. I probably would have done the same. I have done the same, actually. But I was young. I was very young when that happened. But hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Why does this sound like me? Oh, the bestie who's the first confession, she said, okay, I chickened out. Mejor sigo tomando aquí sola. Yeah, stay your ass home. Stay home, bestie. What if you don't have leather seats? Then, yeah, go into your friend's restroom and fuck it up. But, like, if you do that, you have to, like, leave knowing you can never see this person again. Like, the friendship is over. If we work together, I have to move now. I now have to quit and move across the country. We can't be friends. I can't have you telling my fucking business. You know what I mean? I can't have you out here saying that I fucking passed a fucking brick in your restroom. It doesn't work like that. So, yeah, I apologize. Oh, shit, we got another one. Okay, last one. This is the last for real, last one. Because I gotta get up. Confession. I hate my mom's family, so it all starts at this. My mom is the second oldest, but for whatever reason, my grandmother did not want to raise her. So she gave her up to her mom and kept the other 3 children after my mom. My mom was raised by her grandmother, and because of that, she had always been an outcast in her family. Because of that, my siblings and I have also been outcast by the fam too. Growing up, my grandmother always loved on my other cousins, gave them cute names like Mi Cielo, etc., and merely acknowledged us. My mom had one niece in the family that is hella chismosa and always plays both sides of the fam and talks to my mom, spilling all the family tea from back home just to try to get cheesing from my mom about our family. Well, recently she had a birthday party for her daughter and we were all there. Mom's side of the fam said hi to my mom's kids and husband, but didn't say hi to her or even speak to her. I think they watch your lives too, so I want to say this. Fuck all you miserable, hating ass bitches. Y'all ain't shit and I hate you. That's it, bestie. I hope you have a good evening. I can't stop separating families. My new nickname is Homewrecker. Anybody else? Just kidding. Don't. Please don't. That's enough. That's 4 people already. That's 4 families have been torn apart. You know what this is giving? It's giving, este verso es pa tu abuela. Wait. How does it go? Este verso es pa tu abuela y las que llevan su sangre agarrados de la mano. Chinguen todos a su madre. There you go. Dedicated to all the families who I am separating. I apologize. That was not me. That was Jalissa. And I don't condone that. But it is what it is. We're here now. And I can't do anything about it. So I apologize. You're welcome. This is a nice live. Yeah, lamentada. Lamentada de madre ni modo. Así es. Así es. Ninguna familia es perfecta. So, with that, I end the live. This was fun. Happy Saturday. It's giving, I could ponernos una peda con Jenny Rivera. No, because I was listening to her songs earlier. Them shits be hitting. Them shits be fucking hitting. Oh, wait, I didn't even realize we had these. Let me do a little fucking, a quick wraparound. I get off to lesbian corn and I am straight woman, 2 kiddos. Why are people, oh, who the fuck are you, bitch? You almost had me fucking... You almost got me. How do I block this person? She almost got me saying something stupid. Okay. Girl, I found out my man's sisters because she's friends with my man's ex and she would bring her around to parties and even holidays like Thanksgiving just to make me feel uncomfortable. Also, she would always throw shade at me. She got what she deserved. Are you confessing to something? Because I didn't even get the first fucking... I would go out with friends and tell my boyfriend I was at home sleeping early, then gaslight him when he went out. City girls up. I have an in-law who was deported. He has been dating a girl over there for years. She's made it known that she wants to marry him, but he is already married here and has a kid. I don't think she knows. Should I say something or leave it alone? Say something. My brother baby mama likes to wear adult diapers. I need to get off. Thank you. Let me delete all this. Let me delete that. That's enough. That's enough. Yeah, so I've been on here for 3 hours, I think, right? Bessie said it's enough. No, I'm done. My ass hurts. My ass hurts and I don't know. Those are like the short confessions. Vamos a seguir tomando la verga. I'm done. Yeah, I've been on this bitch for a minute now. San Fernando Valley is in LA. No, we're talking about the Valley here in Texas. Long lives, love them. Yeah, for those who missed the beginning, go back and watch it because whoever sent the Amani Alarms for Nation next live. Was she live? Cause I can't. I've been coming across a shit ton of weird lives, and I'm over these bitches who wear skirts, and they literally are just they sit there with their legs open, and you can see their underwear. Why am I watching this right now? Like, be for real. Be for real. I don't need to see that. And not Brenda exposing herself. Stop it. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Especially after you have a kid, You can't fucking I report those. Yeah. Cause I'm just like, what are you doing? There's kids on this fucking app. No, but like after you have a kid, if you ain't wearing adult diapers after you have a kid, bitch, what are you doing with yourself? I'm just saying. All right, Bessies. Dejo les doy la pinche bendición. What, how's it go again? Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting. I'm forgetting la bendición, y'all. Like, I've been trying to go hard. I've been trying to do, like, en nombre del Padre, el Hijo, Espíritu Santo, amén, por la señal de la Santa Cruz, por nuestros enemigos. Like, I've been trying to fucking cleanse this shit. Pero que Dios me los bendiga. Hoy, mañana, y siempre, por los siglos de los siglos. Amen. You know what I mean? I just feel like I've been having to throw more vibes out there. Like, we need to cleanse this shit. I'm loving these long lives. Purr. Yeah. Es que bien Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo. You feel me? Ya estoy pedo. Hey. Where's Allie? I'm getting off, Allie. Please come get your man. Make sure he gets home safe. Un rosario real quick. Amen. Y'all have a good night. Happy Saturday. Have an amazing weekend, y'all. I will see you guys soon. I'll let y'all know when I'm going live again. Too many cochinadas aquí. Eso sí. Eso sí. Y nuestros enemigos que chinguen a su madre. Anyways, yeah. Have an amazing weekend, y'all. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the vibes. If you can, send a good vibe to our besties who are going through it, especially the ones that were in this live and the trauma bonding live. I hope everybody heals. I hope everybody is doing good, and yeah, just have each other in our thoughts. And if you got some prayers. Good night. Bye, bestie. Have a good weekend. Y'all too, besties. Bendiciones. Cuídense. Yes, I hope you all heal, and I hope you all have an amazing weekend, and thank you guys for being here. Have a good weekend, besties. I love you all, and if nobody told you, bitch, you motherfucking matter. She's sleeping. No wonder. Get some tronco or give some tronco. Hey, and that's the fucking word. Get tronco or give tronco. There is no in between. Well, there is. Sending big positive vibes to y'all. Y'all matter. Y'all is important. Always. All right, besties. I love you guys. Get some sleep. If you're going out, please be careful. Be safe. And, yeah. Bye, besties. We need to do something lighthearted on the next night. For real. Night. I'll be checking in the bestie lives. For real. Okay, say less. Bye, besties.